Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's live stream. I am Angela, and thank you to, I think it was Carrion something. I didn't quite catch it as it just popped in there, but thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the channel. It's lovely to have you here. Gordon, lovely to see you in chat, and to everybody else who is lurking, it's lovely to have you here as well. Now, as you might remember, the last time we actually took control and we were just playing as Kabbalah. We are down searching for... Who was it? Hold on, I need to double check, because it's somebody... Yeah, I was threatened. I have been threatened. Oh, that's right! It was Nemesis. Nemesis has threatened us. And therefore, Kabbalah has been like, I shall go and find him and purge you of this fiend who is trying to kill you. Alongside both Sourback, who is my man-at-arms, something like that, man-at-arms, I think, and then Einrich, who is my Infernus Master, because I've kindred a lovely relationship with him, and I will never not talk about it. So, we are playing as Kabbalah right now. Let's go ahead and unpause here. These are, that's Einrich. He's the Flaming Voice. The Steel Mistress is Sourback, just in case anybody's confused. And we need to look around and actually, like, find this jerk. Okay. I want to see what it tells me. The evidence left by the raiders in the voidship shrine points to the plasma drive chambers. Kabbalah must now ease the vigilance of the local workers who may be harboring fellow followers of Nemesis. She will then force the troublemakers to reveal both them and eventually their so-called hero. I need to plant a rumor of impending raid among the workers using local gossip. I can identify Nemesis' accomplices among the commoners, and I need to instill a sense of impunity in the traitors by removing the deck enforcers. The quarry must not see the trap being laid. All right.
Death walks with me.
Thankfully, I am incredibly sneaky. Infernus emergency repair worker. It's too many. I look at you and I am not afraid at all, for I've seen too many disasters. Glory to the Omnissiah. Alright, we got a reactor attendant here. Command reactor attendant. Let's talk to the engines here, maybe? Tech priest is so absorbed in the prayer they do not notice your presence. Alright. A death cultist, I wish you knew what. I should have switched shifts today. Alright, men, follow me. You didn't come here for me, did you? I've done nothing wrong. Don't worry, I haven't come here for you, don't worry. I see you lot have taken off. Your red scarves no longer feeling like playing Nemesis, do you? If you don't put on scarves and become someone's enemy, the same goes if you do. Ah, if you put on a scarf, you become someone's enemy. The same if you don't. I see.
Okay. The web beckons.
The lay people have huddled together in a herd, being chased by predators. Baited gazes, bent backs, and crimson kisses of batons on their bodies. And yet, shadows of smiles touch their dirty, burnt lips as a strange pair, like a hammer and anvil, sends sparks into the air with the word. Interesting. When I come back later, my hunt has just begun. I don't want to do that yet. Become a shadow and heed the voice of the crowd. All right.
Another step. Another.
So we have one thing there. Become a shadow. Heed the. Let's see what this one does. Ah, okay, so that's the same. So I have it basically, I can approach from two different angles. Fascinating. Death cultist. So many people want to change their ships. Alright, and I can't talk to any of these people. Oh, I see. Hammer and spring. Okay. You counter them for the third time won't make the box appear out of thin air. Let's admit that it's gone. Wait, I'll have one more look. Cargo A113, check. Cargo B8982, check. Oh no. They've misplaced some of my stuff. I'll have them flayed.
Follow my steps.
Have we won, Vernon? Not quite. I mean, Kabbalah is our main character right now, and I do like that. Oh, this man's name's Stain. Hello. Long time no see, Spindle. Tell me, what does silence taste like? Are they using a secret code? Without flaming voice, he would never have seen or would never even speak to me. Everybody knows silence doesn't taste like anything. If you want to earn rations, you better start dealing in words. He speaks casually, but his voice is slimy and slippery. His eyes are as dirty as an oil-stained garment. The impudence in his gaze and words when he turns them to us. He is unclean, and he knows it. He is unrepentant. That's a funny look, Heinrich. And you have a funny-looking company. Are you here to sell or to buy? Are you buying or selling?
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
What are you selling?
Ah, God, I miss him so much.
I'll buy it at a high price.
Perfect, thank you. And before you answer, remember the first rule. Every word has a price. Are we bargaining for information with this lowlife now? It is the duty of every serf to aid the rogue trader and her associates freely and willingly. Oh boy, here it comes. Who's that with you? An enforcer? And a spinner? Do you want me dead? If anyone sees me talking to you, they'll snap my neck. So off you go. Alright, they are still low. Yeah, for some reason, like, I just don't think they're charging off your computer for some reason. Boop, we'll just put them there. Switch over to these. Alright, so off you go. The peddler of words is trembling in fear for his life. I must extract answers from him. But by what means? Okay, I have very little persuasion. Ooh. I also, I mean, I think I'm going to do this because I have the best chance at doing so. Alright, let's do this one. The quelling stimulant of a needle's tip will loosen Stain's tongue. Lay people's fear of the grim gaze of the spinners. I will stay silent and wait. His resolve is bound to crumble. That's a 55% chance. So this has a 30% chance because she is not good at persuasion. What is this feeling? So calm. Fine, ask whatever you want, but then leave. My reputation costs me a lot of blood, and I didn't earn it to have it trampled into dust because you people happened to stop by. One glance is enough for me to see your true self, Stain. Where do things stand in the plasma drive chamber? Speak briefly, speak sense. There is a bunch of workers in the far corner who now gather between every shift, whispering to each other. They don't invite me. They say I talk too much. Well, if they're scared of my tongue, that means they have something to hide. And of course, everybody's talking about Nemesis. Sure, the foundry and the chapel were big, but he's been helping people all over. A lot of folks are sticking with him now. You can knock my teeth out if I'm lying. Don't got many of those left anyhow. But I'll tell you this. Even if somebody finds him, they won't rat him out. One glance is enough for me to see your true self, Stain. You are a liar and a manipulator, peddling other people's secrets and not knowing how to keep your mouth shut. You will become the bait, sowing confusion among the minions of Nemesis who hope to wait out the lockdown. They think they have enough time? I'll deprive them of that confidence. Set up a snare. There will be a raid soon. Be careful. I warn you in appreciation for your cooperative nature. What are you? That information is not meant for his ears. Really? I see. Well, if that's all you wanted, then can I go? Go, Stain, and be my herald. Alright, I've planted the rumor of the impending raid. It's difficult to admit, but I do share the Master-at-Arms' indignation. We came here to get information about the traitors, not reveal our secrets. When the renegade hears of the coming retribution, it will make them nervous, prone to mistakes, likely to give themselves away. But for them to take the bait, it must be compelling. Yes, I see. Alright, so we did that. Oh, would you turn the servitor? Oh, we did that before, yes, and I think it, like, lowered this, is that what it was? Turn the servitor. Boop. With a pinnacle clanking, the servitor's claw docks with the mechanism begins to perform the necessary manipulations. Okay. Engines here. This tech priest is so absorbed in the crowd they do not notice your presence. Well, good. Call the cargo lift. Is this functioning now, or is my cargo lift still broke? Oh my god! That shot down with a fury! Oh, and there it goes again. Okay, so I can bring it up twice. To what point? Is there a point to have it down lower? Can I hop down lower?
My visions showed this path, and many others.
I mean, I think all the servitors are facing the way that they're supposed to, because that lift is functioning. Okay, let's look on the map. Where else do we need to hop? Gray Hands, Spring, and Bitter. Okay, so this is the guys over here. But we haven't checked these corners to see if there's anything we can do here. Although it does not look like it. I don't know why you're here, but I hope it doesn't take me away. Oh, Whip. Ooh, you're a named character. Someone hit the upper decks hard, and all the clues lead straight down to into the chambers. The Forcers are coming to butcher us. An old burn spreads across her body in a scarlet blotch, a look of contempt. A heavy baton covered in blood and symbolizing boundless power, like a fierce leather whip. She lashes with both her hands and her gaze. What are you looking at, beggars? What are you looking at, you beggars? You finish your shift, you go to the barracks. You start your shift, you go check in with the foreman, and you get to work before Matilda comes to pat you on the back. And Matilda, I presume, is that wonderful, not at all intimidating baton on your belt? I guess our disguises is working, but I would rather not spend the next few watches in the med bay because of a misunderstanding. His breathing has quickened. Flaming voice always makes jests when he's nervous or irritated. Do enforcers infuriate him? Oh yeah, they have like a huge history. And also, they're probably incredibly pissed that I have allowed my darling Inferni to have weapons again. If they rise up against me, I will crush them down so hard they won't know what hit them. And Imeric will regret everything he has ever done. I'm just saying. I hope I get that option if he does betray me. It's really not code compliant, is it? No, that lift is gonna murder you. But you know what? Most things in the Imperium of Man, they're gonna murder you. Because it's the 41st millennium. And there is only war. And war never changes. Alright. Infernus Master? Master at Arms! Apologies for not recognizing you. Ma'am! Godaria, we're conducting an inquest. Answer the spinner's questions. I hope your report will be useful. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get this. Whip, what can your scars reveal to me? Yes! Day after day, she watches the serfs labor away, exhausting their last vestiges of strength, and there is no compassion in her eyes. They are simply a resource she is commanded to use and then discard. She hates them because she blames them for her pain, for her wounds. Nothing is unimportant during the hunt. Tell me what you know, and I will listen. A group of workers wearing red scarves were seen in the compartment just after the attack on the shrine. The foreman stated that they were at work on the freight line. No gunpowder on their clothes, no fresh wounds. Too many of them have started wearing red masks, and it muddles the trail. But we also found some red scarves and bloody rags in one of the shredders only shortly afterwards. We sealed off the exits and reduced the air supply to the maintenance tunnels to the absolute minimum. Now you can't stay in there longer than a few minutes without passing out. There's no way the bastards could have left the plasma chambers. They are definitely in here somewhere. Like snakes, the servants of Nemesis have shed their skins. The red scarf is just a distraction. Let the enforcers converse. I will keep an eye on those around us. The workers hide their eyes, but I could hear the murmurs echoing through the bay. There's an important rage in their hearts directed at Whip, for she is the embodiment of the very order they despise. But why do they not realize that the Enforcer is a shield as much as a lash? Some of the people I escort to the other side look at me the same way. In the past, I did not understand, but now? Do the lay people see spinners performing their duty to the Undying One, or the Enforcers performing theirs to the Domin as monsters? Oh my gosh, she's having a revelation. Hello, Sierra, welcome! Oh yes, we must absolutely rule with an iron fist. I'm a rogue traitor and we're in the 41st millennium. Everybody is just a pawn. I am a pawn for the God Emperor. Those that work for me are all my pawns. Kabbalah is my delightful little... Well, she's my blade. She's my blade pawn right now. And that's why we're controlling just her. And it's super cool, and I did not expect that. And I wonder if you end up doing this with all of them. Like, if all the companions have a, like, solo mission that they end up going on, where you get to just wander around as them. Or if this is unique to her. I don't know. Do I sense the touch of his will? The Undying Emperor wishes to bestow a revelation upon me in this trying hour. Let his tarot show me the way. Ooh. Do we get like a little cool, like, do I get to see a picture of the tarot? Also, I know we've said this in the past, even in this Let's Play, and I've said it other places on the channel, but my gosh, do you know how much money Games Workshop would make if they, at minimum... I mean, I know the Emperor's Tarot, I don't think, like, is a complete tarot. I think it's just the major tarot. But, like, even if they did just that, it would sell so well. They could make so much money off of that. I breathe in essence made from the ashes and blood of the faithful. It enlightens the mind, granting it the grace of reading his signs. A wave of epiphany sweeps my thoughts away, pulling me into a blessed trance. My fingers move on their own accord over the sacred deck and draw a card. It is the martyr. I see a tear of blood wash over the pale features in the image, and they shift, becoming Whip's face. A portent from him. The Undying One blesses me to take Whip. The minion of Nemesite fear her. When her soul is delivered to the Undying One, the traitors will feel invulnerable. They will crawl out of their hole and fall into my web. I know how Whip's thread will end. I cannot serve Whip's thread with a blade, or the serfs would recognize me as one of the spinners and lose all courage. But the spark of the machine's spirit and the plasma drive chambers have already claimed the lives of many. I will use this, and thus the web will be spun. Oh good, I get to, apparently I get to murder Whip with plasma? Interesting. Okay, so where did she go? Reactor attendants to Mistress Collective Voice. Where did Whip go? I guess we'll find her in a bit. Alright, so I think then... Oops, I want journal. So we've planted the rumor. Okay, so I still need to remove her. I need to figure out where she went to. May the sacred unguents soothe thine articulations.
Death walks with me.
I don't know why you're here, but I hope it's not gonna take me away. Man, they're all really, they really don't like the spinners, do they? Okay, there's a... I'm just looking... Okay, Technoman. Steel Mistress. I'm literally just looking to see where the hell Whip went to. Because I'm assuming she's gone into a key location where I can potentially murder her. Hopefully.
No sleep, no rest. Only duty, only death.
Contain servitors. Alright, loop back here. She's not over here. Can I drop her down on the cargo lift? Okay. walking around. I'm gonna... And I can't talk to them anymore. Where's from the servitor? Okay, so it's just in place now, so that's... I don't think that's what I need to do. Alright, I'm gonna follow her to see where she goes next. I was hoping, I was like, maybe it'll trigger it. Maybe? What happens? Okay, hold on. I have a theory. Let's get them all off so that they're not functioning correctly. What happens if I do this when she walks by and it's not going correctly? Will that cause an explosion? I don't know if she'll come back here. We're gonna hang out and find out. But that's my, like, working theory at the moment. I'm gonna look around while we're waiting for her to cycle, because there she is. Okay, she's coming back. So she's... Oh! There we go. Reservoir of technical... Ooh. I see, okay. Okay, so where does she go? She's over there. Let's set this. So she's gonna come back past here now. The cable thumbing with power. Aha. Okay, so let's... Oh, no, please. You guys need to... No. Come over here, guys. Alright, and then can I go invisible? I don't know if I have to trigger it or not. I'm going to assume so. I'm going to also quick save. Just in case I mess this up. Marnius Calgar, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? We're waiting for Whip to come back. Wait. Observe, prepare. She sees you. The moment has not yet come. Okay. Alright, so I just have to... I see. So I just have to do this when she's not looking. Okay.
The web beckons.
Oh no. Oh no. Is that servitor? Please, reactor attendant, don't walk over there. She must be blind if she's gonna walk into this. Guess your request? I have no idea what your request is. And just like that, she's gone. She will never even know what she died for. Meanwhile, the spinner goes on, passing whatever judgment they please. Damn it! Why did it have to be... Goderia, I don't know why the Emperor ordered you to kill her, but we must see to it that she did not die in vain. Alright, so Whip definitely died. Don't walk over that now.
Showed this path.
That apparently will kill us.
Others.
No, Whip! Okay, let's loot her. Kabbalah. I said loot her.
I barely know her.
Well, too bad, Kabbalah. I want you to loot her anyways. Give me that cargo. Alright, thank you. Okay, so now that we've done that, I think we just need to identify a nemesis' accomplices, which means that it's probably just listening to these fellas over here. The folk that are gonna pop in any moment now. Those guys pop in.
No sleep, no rest.
Come on, Kabbalah.
Only duty,
Scoot your
only
little
death.
assassin butt. Alright, become a shadow. See the lot of you taking off your red scarves. No longer feel like playing Nemesis. Alright, the lay people huddle in their piles. Continue. Your plan appears to have worked, Spinner. The air itself is charged with something, and it is not the conductive charges. Serfs, they are stirring. Listen to the rapid beating of heartbeats. The lay people are frightened, angry. They feel the impunity that sprouted like the weed upon Whip's demise. They feel the threat crushing them from the upper decks, both imminent and inevitable. What are those two talking about? Hammer and anvil. The Enforcers is dead. The Punishers from the upper decks will soon follow Nemesis' trail. This is our chance. We need to act. This is it. I can sense that the prey is close. They have little fear of giving themselves away anymore. They need a spark to ignite the flames. Something that will convince Nemesis' followers that they are strong and that the Damon's servants are diminished. I think we should just do, because we only have this one last thing to do. They tell us this is how it's meant to be, just because they were born on the upper decks and we were born below in the darkness. Is it really the God Emperor's will that they grow fat on the fruits of our labor, revel in luxury while we die without water or medicine? I have sent you guys so much water and medicine and food. I have been so nice. I can't believe you fuckers keep rebelling against me. You need to see the kitty? Oh, you're right. Marnius. Can I call you Marnius? No, he's not. I think he's downstairs asleep, and I am not gonna bother him right now because he just ate and he, like, sleeps afterwards. But don't worry. I'll try to get him on before the end of the stream, okay? I will satisfy the demands for the God Kitty Emperor. Alright. Is it really the God Emperor's will that they grow fat on our labors, revel in luxury while we die without water and medicine? Hammer's voice rumbles and the lay people listen. Their hands clenched into fists. Good evening, Jonah! Good evening! No matter how hard you work, they will wring everything out of you and give you nothing. I have given them so much. Who allowed this to happen? The rogue traitor! Her name be damned! A Grox on the throne! I have been so nice to these people. A tyrant throwing our bones into the furnace of her protectorate. Shut your foul mouth, void dog. Flaming voice, no, it is too soon. I understand your anger, but you must temper it. What did you say about the Lord Captain? The one who gives you work, food, and shelter? Oh, Eindrick. You insolent deadbeats! I can see why you have gathered here. I will not let you start another rebellion. Why are you reaching for your Voxcaster? If you do not disperse, I will give the order to vent the plasma chambers. You have 5 seconds. 4. The tyrant's lackey. If you do this, you'll die with us, you madman. To protect the Lord Captain and the crew, I see you've never met an Infernus before. Their faces are twisted with fear. Will they retreat? Will they flee? Will the hunt be thwarted? No. No. A small throwing blade flies out of my palm and draws a scarlet line across Anvil's neck. If I had wished it, she would be dead, but she continues to breathe and to bleed, and to scream furiously as she looks for me. The rogue traitor's assassins are here! Look! They wanted to kill me! Find the assassin! The spark is lit. Oh, holy shit, okay. Suddenly, there's so many people.
Kill them all.
Is that Nemesis? Is that Nemesis? Is that Nemesis? Which of these 3 people is Nemesis? The lay people press in from all sides, pushing and shoving. Their faces are ablaze with terror and rage, and a violent energy boils through the mass of bodies. This power will be difficult to contain. Frightened people are dangerous people. The hunt was meant to go differently. But such is the Undying One's will. One of the voices rises above the others, the voice of a burly, bearded technomate, low as the roar of a furnace. Furnace smells of sweat and sacred unguents. He is not afraid, he merely pretended to be. Beneath the shudder of terror, I hear excitement. Do we deserve to be executed, my brothers and sisters? Have we not labored with sweat of our brow? Have we not perished from the outbursts of raging machines? Why do they—
Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington. It belongs to the government. No, says the man in Moscow. It belongs to the people. No, says the man in the Vatican. It belongs to God. I like BioShock.
I understand. That was good.
Thank
Do
you.
you actually have you memorized that?
I
Or just played it enough times.
I've just played the beginning of Bioshock a lot.
Fair enough, fair enough. Hello, Havman, hello. Also, hello, Skibbity, welcome, welcome. Also, please, yes, Havman is absolutely correct. Please don't call me Angie. I do not like that nickname. It is a thing. Please don't call me that. Nice! I hope work wasn't too bad. Hopefully the holiday season isn't being too much of a pain in your butt. I know it can sometimes suck. Oh, definitely, we are. We're gonna deal with this crowd. Alright, let's get back to this. Have we not perished from the outbursts of raging machine spirits? Why do they call us rebels? Why are we being punished? Furnace's words make the crowd seethe even more. Look closer at Furnace. Strong, heavy, enormous hands whose blows should be feared. A great belly that becomes a symbol of his success. He does not starve, so those who follow him will not starve either. A powerful leader, recognized by the whole pack. Feel the flowing rage of these poor wretches. The flames burn high, for there is a strong fuel at its heart. These people have amassed many grievances. The enforcers are cruel to them, for they believe that fear eradicates treason. The officers despise them, for their clothes and hands are filthy. The quartermaster robs them and withholds what is owed to them, for their clan is not strong enough to make demands. They are vulnerable. Their hearts are vulnerable. The Undying One commands us to spin a web to catch such hearts before they plunge into the abyss of treason. And so, I am spinning the web. But there is something else mixed into their righteous indignation, something that taunts them, excites them, angers them. It is something foul, hovering in the air. Aberration. Oh. Oh no. Are the G-Stealer cults causing this? Bitches. Oh my god, yes. Okay. Everybody prepare yourself. We're going to hear Kabbalah's inner thoughts about me. Think about Dom and Angela. I turn my thoughts to her, for it is her people that are standing before me. What would she do, the ones whose thread I anoint with my blood? Which of you is that? Which of you was it that dared call the Lord Captain's judgment unfair? I demand to see the accuser. Already you rioters in everything but name. But then you ask why you have been shown no trust. You should be grateful for having been blessed with both toil and injury. Who would be better without them? Nothing but worthless rabble. Just glare and point at them. Oh my gosh, no, my voice will sound in her thoughts. You are rioters in everything but name, and then you ask why you have been shown no trust. You have brought his great lord.
He was in the bedroom awake.
Oh, was he? Okay, hi. Here, Lord Captain. Everybody has been wanting to see you. Marnius, your wish has been granted. Cat, did you... Or Jack, did you... Cat Jack. Jack, you're a cat. Did you know that?
What?
Okay. Ow! 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 Here, you take it. You take it. Ow! Jesus! Ow! Emperor! Ow! Ow! Okay, he stabbed me really hard in my collarbone. I don't know. I think I'm okay. I don't think I'm a mark, but ow! Ow. Okay. I'm sorry. I understand. I probably wasn't holding you well or something. You were like, I don't like this, Mother. Why? Here. Come over here. There we go. Oh.
He's like, I was on the bed. I wanted to be on the bed.
I wanted to be on the bed. Why am I here now? Love scratches. All hail the God Cat. I am here. Oh, I'm so slipping because Mom's pants are slick. You're a good boy. Do you see his little crossed paws? He's so precious. Ah. Alright, you sit there. Already you are rioters in everything but name, but then why have you been shown? But then you ask why you have been shown no trust. I mean, I feel like I kind of have trusted them, but I do like that answer. Which of you is that the dared call the Lord Traitor judgment unfair? I demand to see the accuser. You know, I do demand to see the accuser. They grow still, as though a sheet of ice has formed on the rolling surface of the water tank. No one dares to be the one whose name is spoken. No one dares to leave the crowd and lose the protection of anonymity. Why are you surprised? Have the officers ever treated us otherwise? A newer voice, sandpaper rough, tears through the rumbling of the crowd. Its owner is ragged and filthy, and a feverish gleam burns in his eyes. His words inflame people's minds, like rot that's feasting upon a wound. Rot cries out mockingly. That's because you're afraid of them, but they're not afraid of you. Yay! Yes, that is pretty much all of his visits. Worship me and despair, says my little fluffy boy. Oh my gosh. Luke, that sounds rough, and I am sorry. I had a friend who had a cat scratch that, like, part of the cat's nail, I think, like, broke off. Like,
oh, my coworker?
Yeah. Like, she had a kitten, I think it was, and the kitten scratched her.
Gave her a bone infection.
But it gave her a bone infection. And it, like, took...
months and surgery.
Yeah, like 6 months or something in surgery to, like, recover from it. I think she's fine now from what I saw.
Yeah, I'm not sure. She moved to the East Coast, though.
Yeah, I know she moved away, so we kind of lost contact with her, but, like... Yeah, that was terrifying, so... Cat scratches are no joke. Let's go ahead, we read that. They have the almighty baton. All you have is the source of the power that feeds the whole ship. Why should they take you for granted? It serves you right, you cowards. His ugly shriek spills like venom upon the sweaty faces as they slowly draw closer and closer. Sense the smell hanging over the crowd. I take a deep breath, and something stupefying, noxious, and luscious disturbs my senses. This is no ordinary odor, but something subtle and foul. It carries the same stench as rot. Skinny and scrawny, Rot leers at me with his gaping mouth. He is a nobody who has nothing. His body has wasted away from disease. His hands are 5 fingers short. Rough. His fate is sealed, and that makes him conniving. Everyone knows he has nothing to gain for himself, and thus no reason to lie. His poverty is his armor. My thoughts turn to Dom and Angela. I address the one who commands these people and who possesses the authority to execute and pardon. Am I to hear her thoughts? The Daemon takes care of all, for such is her burden, but she cannot save everyone. Your seditious words have been heard and will not be forgotten. I hereby chastise this compartment for its profane thoughts. Oh, yeah, that would be a little bit of a small mistake, huh? Getting between a hungry cat and their people. I can see why they, like, freaked out and just, like, got out of your hands immediately and possibly scratched you. Alright, the dominant Angela takes care of all, for such is her burden, but she cannot save everyone. She only cares about her flunkies. That is not true. That is like...
No, she doesn't care about us at all.
What?
What?
I care about all of you. I care about Chaos Cultist. I care about Jack, who has left us, which I was
Hey,
kind
Jack and I are flunkies.
You're not flunkies,
You
no.
just said I was a flunky. Haha.
That was Rot's word, not my word for you, okay? Rot is referring to you as flunkies, not me. I want to know who this white-haired chick is. Because right now, we're talking to this guy, the guy that has a circle around him. But I want to know who this woman is. Because she looks like she should be part of the sisters. The white hair, I'm not going to lie. Bile spraying from Rot's mouth, sizzling in the workers' minds like acid. It is burning them through. We will not commit rebellion, but we will not allow ourselves to be slaughtered by villains either. The law and the Emperor are on our side. A young woman steps forth, slender and supple like a rapier. If they want to crush us with the fear of death, let them kill us. It will only prove our righteousness. The ringing call is a command, pressing itself into their hearts. The foul stench of sacrilege almost knocks me off my feet. Sense the fetid stench of blasphemy. I mean, we have an 80% chance. I feel like we can. Good. That tantalizing, elusive scent of rage. That is more than a stench. It is a tool. The weapon of the despicable trio, which they use to influence the minds
The three nerds from season 6 of Buffy.
Yes. Oh, God, they pulled out one Uzi. Invisibly intoxicating their minds. Alright, cool. The crowd reeks of flowering treason. I delve down to its roots and realize what it is that rejects his will so. His sacred privilege is being attacked. He alone chooses who may journey to him. But these three, instigators, they are determined to make their decision for themselves, or this decision for themselves, dragging the souls of all around them into the fires of violence with them. They are impudent upstarts who have put themselves above him, and above me, the second spinner of the blood-spun web, his chosen servant. The realization of such audacity burns my very soul. Appeal to Dom and Angela loudly and ex-gently? What's ex-gently mean? I'm gonna look it up. No. I'm covering the word E-X-I gently. There we go, definition. In an urgent or pressing manner. Oh. Or an exacting or demanding manner. Okay. You're gonna demand from me? Come on, okay, that's fine. But the noise around me drowns out my own thoughts and stops me from focusing on her image. Death will calm you all, but not today, unless you are truly keen to meet its embrace. Bear my blades. If you wish to die, I swear that anyone who follows the mutineers will perish today. Use my throwing knives to face an idle swipe at Rapier's face. Seal your lips, heretic. Your voice having? I'm so sorry to hear that.
That can't be true. How is he talking to you?
He's using his typing words rather than his
I don't
words.
understand.
You don't understand? Well, there's a thing called the computer. It was invented.
There's something called yes-anding my jokes.
I was yes-anding. I was trying to be the pedant, person who was explaining technology to you, as if you were. Well, I'm gonna.
This is a very funny joke.
Are you mocking me?
I would never do that because then I'd be in trouble.
That's not true! I was teasing you, I'm sorry. Alright, But she's supposed to be channeling me. Death will claim you all, but not today unless you are truly keen to its embrace. Is that true? Use my throwing knife to take an idle swipe at Rapier's face. Seal your lips, heretic. Let's read this real quick. I can't sense much of her. Rapier the fragile, she's... There is blasphemy. Rot was the one that was smelling like blasphemy though, right? Because when I sniffed the air, it smelled like rot. But maybe all three of them. Fuck it. Use your throwing knife to take an idle swipe at Rapier's face. Seal your lips, heretic. That might get me in trouble. I'm gonna say death will claim you all, but not today, unless you are truly keen to meet its embrace. The crowd does not answer. They do not hear me. The sacred promise of death no longer moves them. They have fallen under the enemy's spell. Oh! They surround me, threatening, pointing fingers, cursing. They dare not strike, not yet, but already their enormous bulk presses down upon me as the smell of blood in the air grows thicker by the minute. Ooh. I'm gonna lose myself in the dance of blood. Or should I stand firm and do not resist? I'm gonna stand firm and do not resist. The crowd presses forward, harder and harder. My breath is growing short. My bones are crushing. Somebody is screaming in my face. I endure the stench. Alright, now we're gonna lose myself in the dance of blood. I can bear it no longer. The blades in my hands sing and blood streaks across astonished faces. I am done speaking and exhorting. Exhorting? Yeah. I merely dance on the threads that I have spun. I bestow death and blessed wounds. I catch a glimpse of Rapier's cloven face and Furnace's open belly. Rot's severed hands fall at my feet, and its owners flee howling. I dance and breathe so freely. It did not go the way I had planned. The smell of blood lingers in the air like a stench of impending defeat. Two bodies are sprawled before me. I have severed their threads. The third blasphemer has managed to escape, but his disembodied hand also lies on the floor. Useless meat. Thoughts of Dom and Angela crowd my mind, irrelevant and harmful though they are in the sacred moments. I do not immediately realize how foreign they are to the here and now. Why am I thinking about her? What can the corpses reveal to me? Let's see if we can discern anything. Very little. The faint traces of vile mutations that twist their bodies, the foul stench of corruption emitting from their meat, the deformed, strangely colored brains of their crushed skulls that spawn the heresy of sedition. What will the appearance of the survivors tell me? They huddle in the corner, ashamed of their own subservience. They try to convince themselves that the blood they so foolishly spilt would absolve them, but they know it is not enough. Our flaming voice is still mistress, still alive. Their threads have not yet been cut. I realize with astonishment that they are standing close to me. Flaming voice is furiously reproaching all those who had only recently joined the revolt, while Steel Mistress booms like a siren, shaking her maul and threatening punishment. They are useless to the hunt now. It is time for the next step. A thrill runs through the strands of my consciousness. Is this Dom and Angela? Can I truly feel her again? Or am I imagining it? I need to concentrate. I gaze at the puddles of blood and the patterns they form. I see a labyrinth. The Undying One has given me a sign. My hands find the sealed cases in which his tarot cards reside. It is time for divination in the blood of the dead. It will reveal to me the names of their unholy master. Thoughts of Dom and Angela creep up from the shadows. I think I am actually causing Kabbalah more problems in this than actually helping her. I think... Oops. Leap at my focus. Thoughts of Dom and Angela creep up from the shadows and leap at my focused mind like a predator. They claw at it, robbing me of my concentration. Why? I must not think about her. I must not wish for her to be nearer to me right now.
Okay.
Yes! But also, I think oh my god. Are we dealing with more Slanesh? Because if Slanesh is, like, forcing her to think about me... Suffering will banish all that besets the labyrinth. The knife renews the vows inscribed on my skin. There is no pain now, for I am beyond this, but the memory is still clear in my mind. A stream of blood gushes across the floor, and his tarot cards lie on the carmine pattern, or splatter. Everyone is silent and stares at me. I am reading the omen. I draw the beginning of this spread. The Hound. I gaze at the card and its description of the Astra Militarum armored vehicle that bears the formidable name. The pursuit of truth, sacrifice, and victory. This is me, and I am on the right track. Alright, let's draw the heart of the spread. The Harlequin, inverted. Lies, manipulation. A shadow play blocking my path. But is it a lie exposed? A deception that must be revealed? Alright, and the end of the spread. The Preacher. A man who carries an idea and proclaims it. But who is it? Nemesite? One of his supporters? Someone already slain, or someone still alive? The divination is unclear, and so I draw a fourth card. It is dangerous to ask more of the Undying One, but I must know. The Aquila. His holy image watches me from within the card, and my heart grows frigid with the knowledge of what it represents. Oh shit! What would the Aquila represent?
Authority.
In the tarot, in the Emperor's Tarot, you think it's authority?
Well, yeah.
Okay. And thank you for subscribing, Timothy. Thank you. Welcome to the channel.
Could be order.
Order, okay. The Undying One has manifested his omen in the traitor's blood. The hunt that has begun will be completed by the unveiling of a great deception. Our enemy is elusive because he has a powerful ally, one who espouses faith in the Emperor on this vessel. The ship's confessor is in league with Nemesite. He will be the next prey. Oh. Wait, is this because I blasphemed in front of the confessor? No, surely not, right? I should be thinking about the hunt, and yet my thoughts now lie only with the moment that I will stand before Dom and Angela once more and tell her what I have seen. Will she be proud of me? Will she be pleased? This is wrong. Oh my god, she totally has a boner for me so hard. Oh, we're actually coming back. Do I get to call her out on her boner for me? Can I alleviate it by taking her to my bed? We'll find out. I mean, these are the questions we must ask. This is why we play this game. To seduce everybody. Oh. I am once again... what did that say? Journal. The living legend of the lower decks threatens the safety of the Lord Captain and the entire flagship. It is now time for Kabbalah, the Damon's blade, shield, and shadow to spin a sanguine. Okay. Divination using the Emperor's tarot and blood spilt over the flesh of the betrayers is pointing to a man close to Nemesite. The traitor is Adelbert, the ship's confessor. Oh, God, I get to go confront him. Am I in my... I'm in my chamber. Have I always had this? Steel Devil destroyed by the rogue traitor aboard a corrupted voidship. Is that the gun of a... what is
Hellbrute.
Hellbrute, thank you, yes. I was like, what is the... Chaos...
No, that's the smaller one. That's the big thing, isn't it?
I think that might be the big
Yeah,
one.
like it's like a demon forged or something.
Oh yeah, that might be what it is. Okay. Greetings, Lord Captain. Can I go talk to Kabbalah? Who the fuck is this? You have a name, and I don't think I've ever spoken to you. Latard? A man in intermediate age bows his head, his robes are spotless, and his rigid collar constricts his throat. The unsettling smell of medicine hangs in the air. The man's pale eyes look bleach. Greetings, your ladyship. Ah, you're my Churgeon. How's the crew's health? Are you interested in a general report of the ship as a whole, or hearing about how your intermediate subordinates are faring? The senior officers, what kind of complaints? Give me a general report. I am currently not aware of any epidemics or any large-scale threats to the lives of the crew, or anything more serious than normal, at least. Minor outbreaks are part of the natural decline process. The Medicades are occupied with treating both industrial and combat injuries, as well as dealing with sporadic occurring ailments. And the senior officers, what complaints do they have? The Master Helmsman's headaches caused by his faulty implants, the High Factorum's occasional indigestion. The Master-at-Arms' combat wounds can hardly be considered life-threatening. Boreas folds a finger dismissively for every officer he mentions. Vapid cases that I'm obligated to manage as Churgeon Majoris. At least the Infernus Master does not waste my time and simply comes to pick up ointments for his burns. Well, I'm glad Einrich's not bothering you. Now to other matters. What would you like to discuss, Lord Captain? That will be all, actually. I had no idea who you were, so I thought I'd talk to you. Kabbalah! Kabbalah. It's Cassia, Einrich, Argenta. Kabbalah, where are you? You're on the... nope, that's the Boxmaster. Bridge, Abelard, Heinrichs, High Factorum Janus, my Voidsman at Arm, Jocasta. Seriously, where are you, Kabbalah? There you are. There you are. I forget you're on, like, this lower section. Aha! Alright. Here's your
Domin, I have spun a web of crimson in the plasma drive chambers and ensnared Nemesite's accomplices with it.
Okay, I need to talk more like Drusilla, apparently. When
My divination has revealed that your
for Kabbalah,
confessor,
because she's
the sower of
very
faith
into this right now
aboard
and sounding
this
very
vessel,
Drew.
is stained with deceit. The Undying One has spoken. His time has come.
Alright, we need to discuss your hunt in the plasma drive. Actually, before I do that, please tell me about yourself.
I am the second spinner of the blood-spun web. A spear in the hand of the Undying Emperor. I am your shield and shadow. Your blade.
Tell me about your past.
I remember nothing of my childhood. The Vizier says this is because of my training and the injuries I received in battle. He told me it is the fate of all high spinners. The only memories I have are of the blood-spun web and the brothers and sisters who serve the cult alongside me.
And what was it like growing up in the cult? What do you remember?
When we were young, we would sew our eyes shut.
Yes, I've done that with you.
Through the bay.
I didn't handle it very long, but I did do it.
Starving, surviving, dying. This trial of darkness honed the senses of those who passed it. We were elated, for we knew we were blessed by him. When we grew older, we learned to wield our weapons, and our mentors tested us with pain, poison, and the weight of deceitful words. In time, our bodies no longer felt pain. Our blood became resistant to toxins, and our focus could not be shaken.
Until we got really horny and then we just focused apparently on that.
We had shed everything that could encumber our faithful service to him. When we came of age, we faced a great trial. A year-long vigil spent in unceasing prayer to the Undying One. When hunger and other base sensations faded away, we attained true comprehension of ourselves and our place in the world. Our place between life and death. We were proud, for on that day, he truly accepted us, and we accepted him.
Must have been difficult. I can see now why you were the best assassin in the cult. The cost was worth it. I mean, she's proud of who she is, so I feel like this will be a compliment. I can see now why you were the best assassin in the cult.
Those who devote themselves to the service of the Undying One must be prepared to pay any price. Emotions, blood, life, death, memory. We all must lose what we hold most dear to become a spear in his hand. Some may lose everything, but they will also gain everything.
All right. Your parents, your family, you never mentioned them.
When we join the cult, we relinquish our past.
Makes sense.
The blood-spun web
This
becomes
is
our new
everything.
family.
Every 40k faction, you join the
I've
cult,
seen the
doesn't matter what
pain,
cult it is, you
terror,
relinquish your past.
and doubt in the eyes of those who hear the Undying One whisper the names of their kin. For some, the blessing of oblivion is a gift not unlike death.
Do you not wish to know what became of your family?
No.
All right. You may not remember your real family, but are you truly so unconcerned? Oh. The answer escapes Kabbalah's lips before she can give it any thought. Upon realizing this, she produces a small blade, seemingly out of nowhere, and begins to sharpen it with pointed nonchalance. Okay. You may not remember your real family, but are you truly so unconcerned by the deaths of your fellow cultists?
It brings me comfort when my brothers and sisters cross to the other side. The Undying One has called them to his side, so they can serve him in ways we cannot.
I presume you have no friends either? I feel like that's kind of rude.
Attachment makes us weak.
Yeah,
The
that's
weak meet their demise prematurely. But
Oh
such
no, I'm
death
making her
does
weak.
not please the Undying
She can't get me
One.
out of her mind. I've
For
made
a
her
soul
weak.
must
No!
not be claimed before their time has come. It is true that spinners occasionally cross paths with those outside the cult, but such paths always diverge in the end. We may walk the same road together, but we are nothing more than temporary traveling companions. It is similar for those of your retinue. Our threads may intertwine for a time, but all will go their separate ways, as is inevitable.
Kabbalah, our threads will not untwine until you die.
But not you and I, Domin. Our threads cannot be unwoven.
Yay!
And only the Undying One will end my service to you.
Excellent. I understand you better now.
Know your enemy and prevail in battle. Know your ally and prevail in war.
Okay, now you truly feel no pain at all?
You
Okay,
can
why
see
is
for
why is
yourself.
the music freaking out? Why does the music always freak out with her? Kabbalah removes a small leather pouch from her belt and opens it to reveal several instruments of torture. What are those?
Tools for tempering the flesh. If a spinner neglects this practice for too long, their body will weaken and their sensitivity to pain might return. If it does, they will feel the overwhelming agony of every wound they
Oh.
have ever endured. and go mad with torment before the undying Emperor whispers their name.
Okay, tormenting yourself does almost seem to give you pleasure.
Is it possible to experience pleasure if one feels nothing?
The way that you enunciate your words and speak tells me that you're feeling at least something, Kabbalah. Something. Very well. Let's see how impervious to pain you really... Oh, God. Okay. An assortment of small but sophisticated torturer's tools are laid out before you. Oh, my God! What? No! Guess what my options are to... So I can torture Kabbalah right now. I can drive a needle into her eye.
You play some sick games.
You encouraged this.
I'm playing Skyrim.
You encouraged this. Oh my God. I don't...
You disgust me.
Okay, I will... Oh, okay, she's gonna be into all of this. I just want you to know she's very kinky like that. Pierce her skin with several chained hooks.
The flesh remains untorn. Good.
The black chains dangle from Kabbalah's body. They look more like a macabre form of adornment than an implement of torture. Kabbalah gathers up the chains and pulls them until her skin goes taut. Alright, we'll stab the sharpened prongs of a steel fork beneath her clavicle.
Ow.
That's a knife. I keep stabbing her with a knife.
Interesting use for this
I
trick.
cast knife.
Yet it still serves its purpose.
Kabbalah raises an eyebrow as she watches a crimson stain spread across her clothes. Please never do this to anybody. Just don't, okay? This is a video game. It's fine. She's not real. She's pixels. She is data in strings of zeros and ones. But, like, okay, we're gonna drive a long needle into her eye socket. Let's see how much she can take. Oh, I stabbed her again with my knife.
The purpose of this practice is to fortify the flesh, not to mutilate it.
Oh God, okay, I'm sorry. The needle goes in right between the lid and the eyeball. Kabbalah reaches out and adjusts your hand as casually as though she were straightening out a tableware that... Oh my God, Kabbalah!
That is enough. My body may not feel pain, but it still requires rest. Thank you for helping me in my practice, Domin. You have gained a deeper understanding of the tenets today.
Praise be the Emperor and all that he wills. Okay, that is enough.
Do you have other questions?
Maybe you should go and see the Churgeon. You're surrounded by blood. Your fighting style is unique. Do you think it's something I can learn?
Your body will fail you, Domin. Your bones will break. Your tendons will snap. Your heart will stop.
Oh.
Our rituals of self-perfection are unending. They demand absolute dedication and decades of special training. However, if you devote the next 30 years of your life to its study, you might be able to learn the basics.
Can learn the basics. Well, thank you for sharing with me. We're not going to do this. I have a negative 15. And for some reason, my awareness sucks.
It is not difficult to speak the truth.
Yeah, well, Kabbalah, thank you. Did you ever meet Theodora?
I met her once when I was young.
Oh, really?
The Vizier saw a serpent hiding among those close to Domin Theodora, ready to sink its fangs into her throat. I was ordered to find the serpent and sever the soul from its body. I watched.
That was a date, by the way? You know, it probably was, actually,
I
right?
hid among the shadows, the air ducts, and the faceless masses.
Is she actually quoting Fire and Brimstone?
Once I found the serpent, I sliced off its head and returned to the temple. I doubt that Domin Theodora ever saw me, But the 3 ritual cuts I left behind on the body let her know that this death was pleasing to him. They sent us a grand feast from the upper decks before the cycle's end. We gave it to the hungry.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well, after we've learned that and we had a nice little date that involved me torturing her, we need to discuss the hunt in the plasma drive chambers.
I have been awaiting your questions, Domin. Ask away.
It felt like I was with you somehow. Is that even possible? I mean, she did tell me about
what you
this.
saw was induced by the ritual essence. Perhaps it was the Undying One's will that made you see. I too sensed a thread between us. Indeed, there were times when I could almost sense you with me. It was a comforting feeling.
Are you satisfied with the results of the hunt? I don't. The enforcers, they're doing their job, but their job is kind of to be a dick. So they are kind of dicks. And so, and she I didn't like her. She seemed too rough on my peoples. Hence why Nemesight's even bothering to do this. Also, I know Chaos is corrupting them, but like, the only reason Chaos is able to corrupt them is because my people are feeling sad and fearful, because apparently my enforcers are being a dick even though I keep telling them to stop beating people.
No. One of the false champion's lackeys has escaped. I deserve no forgiveness.
Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna ask this just because I want to hear her reasoning, but...
Such was the Undying One's will. And yours before that, Domin.
Oh, that's true.
You blessed me.
Alright, well, I've heard enough then. I don't need you to chastise me. Alright, we need to go and talk to... Nope, not that. We need to exit. I must take my leave. You are definitely
May
staying
the
in my...
Undying One shroud your footsteps from the faithless.
Oh, thank you, Kabbalah. Don't worry. You'll be in my retinue in just a moment. We are exiting, for we must go and confront... the Void Shrine. Alright. I'm gonna remove Heinrichs. Okay, I'm gonna keep him for right now. But I've been debating, I've been thinking about this. Thought about this for a long time, and I'm ashamed because I really like Heinrichs, and I kind of still want to try to like sleep with him. Although we're making real good progress on Kabbalah. But I kind of want to, like, I might replace Heinrichs with Argenta going forward. Because I haven't felt like he's been super... I need to position him better. I feel like I'm not using him correctly, whereas I feel like I could probably use Argenta a little bit better.
Heinrichs is meant to be in melee all the time.
Okay.
Because he sets himself on fire, he's immune to fire, but then he does fire damage to everyone around him.
So should I have him equipped with a staff or with his, like, sword?
Sword in one weapon slot and staff in the other.
Yeah, but, like, should I have him, like, when he's in melee, though, should
Sword.
Sword, okay. Kabbalah extends... My gosh, the music. Can you guys hear me still? I know the music has swelled yet again. Kabbalah extends a finger topped with a metal claw towards Confessor Aeldari. The Divination has revealed that you stand beside the enemy, Nemesight. Speak only the truth before the Daemon and the Undying One. Can I lower the music? Because, oh my god.
You should.
Yes. Let's just pop that down to like a nice 40% apply. Yes. Okay, that feels a bit better. It's not overwhelming. I couldn't hear myself was the problem. Aeldari meets Kabbalah's words calmly, with almost majestic resignation. A defender of the people and a tyrant's mission are two faithful servants of opposing sides, two souls that have rejected everything else for the sake of duty. I now truly see that your collision with him was inevitable. Aeldari shifts his gaze to you and lets out a mournful sigh. I was warned about your visit, Angela, as well as its purpose. Who alerted you to my visit? My son, the protector of those whose blood you fed upon, whose hard work has paid for your content life on the upper decks of this ship. I demand an explanation, Confessor, this instant. Your pet tormentor who exalts death is right. I know Nemesite, and I assist him, just like him. I am your enemy, Angela. Oh my god, is this because I offended him the very first time I came and spoke to him? Adalbert raises his voice, and in a softer tenor, you hear notes of accusations as deep as rolling thunder. And I am also the enemy of your cruel regime, where life is dirt under the enforcer's feet, where a man has nothing to eat, writhes in fear, and knows no hope. Dude, I have literally been picking every potential iconoclast fucking option
Well, maybe,
I can.
Maybe you should have come here later in the game. I don't know.
He's accusing me of not helping the people when all I've been doing is helping the
I
people.
know, but there's a lot more opportunities through the game.
Oh, maybe. I see what you're saying. Sourback clenches her fists until her knuckles crunch. You treasonous imposter! To think that I listened to your sermons and was anointed by your hand. You will choke on your words along with the teeth I'm about to knock out. Adalbert dignifies her with neither a word nor a glance. Alright, so we have a couple options here. I don't want to... Thank you for subscribing! I don't know how to say your name because it's in kanji and I'm... Or... I think kanji? Yes. So I apologize, but thank you for subscribing! New subscriber, you're awesome. I'm already in charge, Luke. I'm already in charge. I am the rogue traitor. Okay. You were so good at moaning about the servants he killed. You are not even trying to lie, that is commendable. So you are a heretic then. Any rebellion is a strike against the Imperium, to the advantage of the enemies of humanity. To the advantages of the enemies of humanity. Repent, for there is no fate worse than to be deprived of his light. I too desire a better life for my subjects. The path to that need not be violent. Let us make peace and change life on the ship together. Face the facts. You are no champion of justice. You are a manipulator who raises himself up by standing on the corpses of others. I am not judging you. On the contrary, I could use a man of such talents. Together we'd accomplish a great deal. Alright. So he thinks my regime is I don't understand. And you were so good at moaning about the servants he killed. I grieved for them, but they were unreliable. They could have compromised us. They had to die, but the fault for their death lies with you and your enforcer dogs, for fear of whom we are forced to hide. You're not even trying to lie, that is commendable. I mean, it is, I guess. Ablert shrugs, his kindly face growing harder. Why would I? If the dogs have come looking for blood, they will not leave without a kill. Such is your vicious nature. So you're a heretic, then? No, heresy is what you and your fellow bloodsuckers believe in. The ecclesiarchy has turned faith into a whip to drive the powerless of the aristocracy. The ecclesiarchy has turned faith into a whip to drive the powerless. The aristocracy has turned it into a shield to cover their transgressions, and the enforcers have turned it into a club with which to beat those who dare to raise their voices. Your faith is an instrument of lies and suppression, and I renounced it long ago. My faith promises salvation, not theraldom? So you are actually being a heretic then. I'm not gonna work with you. Any rebellion is a strike against the Imperium to the advantage of the enemies of humanity. Repent, for there is no fate worse than to be deprived of his light. I am bathed in his light as never before. You worship lies while the true emperor desires otherwise for his children. It takes an effort for him to regain his composure. Your light is darkness, Angela, and I am sorry you are unable to see the truth. Do you serve Nemesis or do you command him? I follow him as he once followed me. Nemesis is my son. If not by blood, then in spirit.
Thank you.
I took him in as a willful child, and I fostered the best in him. A passion for justice, the indomitable flame of a fighter, and an unyielding determination. I have been preparing him for years. You have raised a living instrument that serves a purpose without question. Kabbalah speaks cautiously, as if not entirely sure of her judgment. Such is his purpose, to be the hope, to break the shackles, to endure the centuries of torment that have passed aboard this ship. A great sacrifice for a great cause. He falls silent, looking at Kabbalah expectantly. You should be familiar with his ways. Expect that instead of sorrow of freedom, you were raised to be the executioner's sword. What else are you lying about? One last confession? Why not? He frowns and pulls back his collar, as if he were short of breath. I am not Adalbert. That was the name of an initiate from a clan of confessors who passed away from disease many years ago. I was born in squalor on the lower decks, and at the behest of the... He falters, as if he wanted to add something else. And it was by the Emperor's command that I took... Hold on. It was at the behest of M. Nemesis is the name of the guy. Who would be an M name? Is there a name for... Oh, Magus? Is he maybe saying Magus there? Michael, thank you so much for the luck with the game. I will probably need it. Well, actually, we've been kicking ass pretty well so far, but who knows? Who knows? It's really the words. I need luck with the words that I have to read because, good gosh, do I stumble all over all of them. I also stumble all over the words that I'm just trying to say to you because I am so used to reading the big words that I try to shove them into my normal speech and it just doesn't work. And then I fumble wildly. Okay.
It facilitates incongruencies in your speech?
It does facilitate incongruencies in my speech, absolutely.
Unfortunate. It's
quite unfortunate. But we can fix it by just learning to read better. Okay, it was by the Emperor's command that I took Adalbert's place through deception, pretending to be him. I can't believe. Havman, thank you for being... Oh my gosh, you've been a member for a full year. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you so
That is
much.
awesome. Thank you for the 12 months of being a subscriber. You said, wow, 1 year. You and CC are incredibly amazing, fun, engaging, and entertaining. Learned so much. Thanks for always answering, putting up with my silly questions. Well, Havman, you are absolutely welcome. No problem. Ask questions whenever you feel like it. And thank you so much for being a Hobby Night Legionnaire member for a year. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think you might be our first 12-month subscriber, or at least who actively chats in chat. I'll have to go look later, but that is awesome, and I'm so please. Also, I didn't realize I've had members on for a year now. Wild. Thank you guys. Thank you to everybody who's here, both new and old, in regards to members. Thank you. You all support the channel quite a bit, and I appreciate you a lot. Okay. Did I finish reading this entire thing? I accept the burden of the hard work of to empower the common people. No, I don't think I did. It was by the Emperor's command that I took Adalbert's place through deception, pretending to be him. The dead man had inherited much influence and many thrones from his clan, which hastened my successful rise through the ranks. But it was not wealth and power that I did this. I accepted the burden of hard work to empower the common people, to pave the way for liberation from oppression and injustice. And my part is almost done. Okay. Confessor Not Adalbert. Adalbert. I have a couple of things to point out to you. If you have been doing this and planning this and setting up this sabotage for years, let me remind you that the person you're rebelling against is in fact Theodora von Valencia, as I literally came into power, what, like a week ago? I know, like I've been playing for longer than a week, but I think like
Maybe a month.
In game, it's like maybe, okay, fine, maybe a month. I have been in charge for a month. You haven't even given me a full chance to stop all of the problems and hostility towards the people that I have seen. Obviously, I have started to. I have sent food and medicine to the lower decks. I have not instilled suffocation upon people when y'all been fucking up. So, lay off, bro. Give me a chance. Stop blaming me for my predecessor's mistakes. I know, I inherited her mistakes, but goddamn. Well, thank you, Havman. I really appreciate it. Kabbalah whispers to you. I sense no lies in his voice or bearing, Dom and Angela. He feels and welcomes death with open arms. The moment favors us. We must learn more. He who betrays his oaths will not deliver Nemesis to us, but from his words we may divine knowledge of our enemy. How did your deception go unnoticed? You were not there for the years of pestilence. Confessors attended every deck and died in multitudes. New ministries were recruited in every port. At every station, their names and faces blurred together, and we recognized our kin only by their robes. No one knew Adalbert's true face. Survived that time. The Emperor saved me from being exposed. Your liberation is rooted in betrayal and bloodshed. So Nemesis is just a man. Excellent. It's harder to kill a legend. Alright, let's do this first. Your liberation is rooted in betrayal and bloodshed. This is war, Angela. How dare you just refer to me by my first name? I am rogue traitor von Valencia to you. The war of our liberation, and we are willing to die and to kill for it, because our enemy is brutal and deaf to our pleas, and you deserve it. Hut-too. He resolutely places his hand over... Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was going to spit at me. Sourback reacts to his gesture with due suspicion, sharply and gripping her weapon, prepared to eliminate any threat to you. So Nemesis is just a man. Excellent. It is harder to kill a legend. The words of a tyrant, inebriated with power and impunity. He smiles bitterly. Nemesis is an idea, and you have the arrogance to believe you can kill an idea made flesh. It is better this way, so keep underestimating him. Are you hoping he will save you now? No, we decided otherwise. I am not worth him risking his life, so do not expect to capture him through me. My son has no attachments, for they would only make him weak. He will gladly sacrifice himself for his dream of liberty and equality, and I must do the same. I only grieve that, thanks to your efforts, I cannot be near my son and ease his burden. Attachments make us weak, Kabbalah whispers. It's barely audible, and you see her face grow more dismal still. You made a weapon out of him, just as he made a weapon out of you. Any last words, Adalbert? The shackles will fall, and there will be nothing left of your tyranny, nor you. Adalbert speaks without hatred. His even voice is that of a martyr on his way to glory. Ooh, there's options here. Ooh, let's not make him a martyr by murdering him. Oh. Despite your crimes, I will keep you alive. Sourback, arrest the traitor. Kabbalah, it was you who found him, therefore it is up to you to pass judgment. Ooh. You know what? I do like that. Kabbalah, it was you who found him. Therefore, it is up to you to pass judgment. Kabbalah takes a step forward and makes a straight, sharp, sweeping gesture, as if crossing Adalbert's figure and severing an invisible thread. Death has whispered your name, betrayer of vows. The judgment of the Undying One awaits you. You know what, that's fine. I didn't really want to actually keep him alive. You seem to have mistaken my humility in the face of death for submission. Oh, she just, marked him. Adalbert smiles weakly. It is not for you to decide my fate. I will make the choice myself. I will surrender myself. I will surrender my life in the fight for our future. I will die, but I will take you with me. He clicks his fingers, and the initiate who have been standing humbly around turn in your direction, with white robes opening to reveal a variety of weapons. For Nemesites, brothers and sisters, for freedom. Oh, Lord Captain, this is an ambush. They have been waiting for us. Auerbach shouts, hit your ear, drawing out hurried footsteps and the clanking of gun plasteel. It's fine. They are literally nothing. I will crush them.
The of your struggle amuses me.
Repent or perish!
You're gonna repent or perish! How dare you shout at me! I do not approve. Did Sauerback die? Holy shit. Okay, let's have... I'm gonna have Cassia... Where is an effective... Okay, yeah, Cassia, I need you to come over here.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Excellent. Alright, we're not gonna hit him. Are we hitting our... Okay, good. We're not hitting anybody... I mean, I could hit him, but I hit Kabbalah. I'm not gonna hit Kabbalah. Oh, wait, actually. Hold on. Hold on. I can get him... I move him... How do I get him to move? What if I move him... Hold on. If I go... Yes. Okay, buddy, I need you to move here. Come on. Come on. Why didn't you move, you bitch? How dare he? Did he resist me? I am offended. Fine. I am offended that he resisted that. I'm gonna boost myself. And then I'm going to make this the front. Good. A couple people are on fire. I like that. Heinrich, what do you have right now? Oh my god, Heinrich. You know what? That's great. You're on fire. That's fine. Abelard, I don't like that you're on fire though. Confessor, I can't believe you did. Oh my god!
Next time.
Wow. Okay, that was a lot of fire.
I shall repay your strike, shan't I?
Okay, many of us are on fire. I'm gonna... Oh my god, 6. Who's on fire the most? Kabbalah's on fire the most.
Purpose guides me.
Kabbalah, stop burning. You serve me.
I need no guidance.
Take
Ruin
this.
beckons.
Excellent. I would like to give you that. Abelard, take that. And I'm gonna just stand. I'm not on fire, you notice. I am so cool as the rogue trader that I cannot be lit on fire. Oh, Kabbalah. I need you to jump. Here,
I
please.
shall not fail.
No, you won't.
Let your soul be purged.
Okay. I also need you to
As
be
the
for opening.
tenets demand.
We're gonna go ahead
As
and
honor ordains.
rain down some blood. And then, do I have one of the big? I do. Hey, look at that. Boop! Yeah! Okay, got both of them. Now let's go ahead and do a single attack here. Bam! Good. And we haven't moved her that much, so but we are gonna deprioritize her.
We bring deliverance.
Haha! That's right, walk into the blood. I swear to God, if you make me dodge and then light myself on fire because of it, I will destroy you. Oh good, I like that they're all lighting themselves on fire. Heinrich's gonna be able to do so much good work. Pascal's gonna be the next one we put out.
Yet iron knows no pain.
We will do that. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this guy
My vow is to serve.
as my enemy. No one. This'll. Yep, let's go do that. I'm then going to go ahead.
Request
Do that.
approved.
Okay. Destroy him. Alright, well, you didn't quite destroy him, but you did do some pretty decent work. And.
It's the emotional damage you don't see.
It's true. It's the emotional damage we don't see, but you really, that initiate Zeke, you really fucked him up. Good job, Pascal. Well, thank you, War Dog. I understand. I keep trying to raise this up as if it's gonna go, but it's not. It's nearly dead. I don't know why I keep doing it.
Worse.
I can't believe these guys are trying to surround Pascal and Heinrichs. Abelard. I need you.
Indeed.
Can I make you? No, I can't make you run over there. Okay, I need you to step here.
My place is at the fore.
Good job. Yes, I know it's at the 4, but sir, you couldn't charge, and I wanted you to charge.
It will be done.
That man attacked me with a circular saw. I do not approve of such things occurring. Alright, how many? I have 2 AP left. Well. No, there's no point in doing that. We don't want to hit Heinrich. I mean, Abelard might want to hit Heinrichs, but I don't want to hit Heinrichs. And we're gonna do this
your
for
beck and
parries. Love it. Oh, and we can pop that? Cool. Take a defensive stance. Brace for impact, everybody! End your turn, Abelard. There's so many fighters. Does he have a power sword? Yeah, there is a giant... Okay, I don't like that you're calling my team being on fire a barbecue. Oh, Heinrichs. Okay. Until the end of combat, all damage dealt to enemies by damage over time effects is increased by 100%.
I'll see our foes obliterated.
Yes, you will. Okay, now I would like you to
I won't object to it.
put your... Mark yourself as on fire. Did I... Okay, good. I don't know why you attacked there, but that's fine. Go to this. Oh, look, he has a flaming sword! I think his sword's on fire. It should be on fire. He's supposed to have a fire sword. I'm gonna do this. You can do that. Phew! I missed. Oh my god. Heinrich, you suck. It's like, hey, you're the one who aimed there. Even though it was a bad percentage chance. So that's on you, rogue traitor. Why can't I run to you? Why can't I run to you? Oh, I have no movement. I see. I can't run to him because I have no movement.
For the throne's glory.
For the throne's glory, indeed.
I won't object to it.
Beautiful. Thank you for not objecting to that, Heinrichs. It's really nice of you. Okay, we're gonna move because everybody's moved out of my command zone. How dare you?
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, we'll go there. I would like to. Will that avoid? Is that not? Oh, is that not hitting? No, it is hitting Kabbalah. It's just not hitting this square for some reason. Interesting. Kabbalah, I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna blast your brain.
If I may, I have a duty to...
Sorry, Kabbalah! Here, have another turn to take out your vengeance.
Being ordered around.
Aim for an opening. And then I would like you to go ahead and...
Trust me.
It's true, right? No, this is actually the best scenario for Heinrichs. Like, in theory, he should be doing some good work here, because we can just sustain everybody's damage over time. Ideally, you know, not on our comrades, but, you know, on the enemy. If I do that, I won't be able to do that, so let's just hit him.
As the tenets demand, my blade whispers your name.
Alright, so Cassia's back. Let's go ahead, and I'm gonna put the rear R to rotate. God, that's so good. I love that you can rotate
Is this a job
now.
for the serfs?
Good. I mean, it might be, but could you maybe calm down? Let's see. Who can I force to move?
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
There we go. Love that. Dodge! Nice dodges! Both of you! Has Pascal had his turn skipped or something? I feel like I haven't... No, I did hit. Never mind. Wait, that sounded... I wish I could... Well,
Your efforts amuse
he's not
me.
dateable, is he? He's a machine. That's probably why. That's so sad. Get back in the fight, Abelard, and stop being on fire!
One step closer.
Alright, I do want to get
Purpose
him some more of
guides
that.
me.
I'm gonna go ahead and... Do I want to put this on... I'm gonna put this on Abelard again, too. Give him some more temporary wounds, because that bone helps him. I will then... shoot. Am I shooting through Kabbalah? I think I am. I don't think this will hit her. Don't
I
forget to
need
pop
no
that.
guidance. I will delight my
Nice.
masters with your demise.
Alright, and then... I was seeing if that was going to be worth it, but I don't think it is. I am, however, I didn't even click that. I am, however, going to give Kabbalah a full another turn.
Found in my heart.
Alright, Kabbalah, let's go ahead and have you...
As honor ordains,
that.
I
Slice
shall
and
not
dice.
fail. Caught by the web.
Yes. Yes! Oh my god. Why did he explode? Why was there a Prometheum leak when I did that? Well, she seems to be fine. So that's great. I'm gonna switch to her gun so that she can do this and shoot him. That's so funny to see her have a gun. Oh, I forgot I gave her the Weber so that she can actually pin people down. That's hilarious. Okay. Oh, I can shoot again. Holy shit. Well, let's just do that.
As honor ordains.
Oh, I can...
As the tenets demand.
Oh, right, because I gave her another turn, so she just has a bunch of... Yes. Okay, well, we nearly killed him. Look at that. He has a single solitary health left. Kabbalah, you should feel a little bit ashamed.
I feel nothing.
Oh,
fear
good.
Nothing.
I'm glad you fear nothing. Can you switch back to... Oh, nope. This. And then I would like you to...
I
over
bring
here.
mercy and retribution.
Oh my god, she lit herself on fire.
Trust me.
Oh, I forgot I was standing next to... Oh, Cassia, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking... Cassia, I'm really sorry. Sorry. Here, let me just... heal
Your
you.
time has not yet come.
House
I'm sorry about
Dulcinea
that.
Thanks you.
Oops. That was silly.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Alright, and then I would like to... hit
As
him.
honor ordained. Caught by the web.
Good. And then I can do this for 0 AP. So we'll do that.
The
So let's
shadows
mark him
will
for an
see it
opening.
done.
We'll go ahead and stab him.
Let your soul be purged.
And then we'll make
As
me
honor
not the
ordains.
priority. I can't believe I accidentally fired on Cassia.
The faithful will ascend.
40k will never change and there will always be blood and fire everywhere. You're absolutely right. Okay, Pascal, you, sir. Mark him.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
I'm glad.
Request approved.
Alright, I just want to throw a
The omniscient
A grenade.
comprehends all.
Because let's see, we have 1 AP left. Does this also count?
Request approved.
Nice. Big stab. Yes, light your own men on fire. Oh no, you did a spinner. Never mind. Heinrichs, you're fine. Abelard.
I will do my duty.
Abelard, I need you to
Indeed.
slice him.
One fewer
Thank you.
target.
Good. And then I need you to declare him as your enemy. And then you shall shoot
At
him.
your back and
Shoot him! Alright, and then...
For
Do that.
Valencius.
Alright, and then I would like you to step... here?
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Have you? Okay. Oh, actually, I guess go here, because you can't do your charge again. And then I'm gonna have you swing real big, okay?
It will be done.
What else do I have? What is this? Oh, I forgot I gave you the two-handed sword. Let's try that. Did I give you a power sword? Oh, I gave you a power claymore. Why haven't I been letting you use the power claymore?
At your
Claymore
back
him.
and forth.
Oh! I love it. Oh, you can do it again. Do it again. Abelard, do it again. Hit him again.
I took care of this
Yes!
one.
Yes! Alright, I'm sorry. I got a little too into that. Oh, you're not close enough. Abelard. Abelard.
A tactically sound approach.
Could you have a claymore. Surely I could poke him from this distance. I cannot poke him from this distance. That is such a shame. For I wish to poke him. Can I shoot him? Oh, I can shoot him. I'm gonna shoot Pascal in the process. Maybe I shouldn't shoot Pascal. He's a little... You know what? Pascal, I'm sorry. Oh, you know what? Actually, no.
I
We're gonna
will
do that.
my duty.
And use that. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, that's fine. Pascal is saved.
Pathetic.
Oh, jeez. Who's saying I'm pathetic? I'm not pathetic. You're pathetic. I'll show you how pathetic you are. How do I keep... Let's see, what is this?
But of course.
These fishes are choking me.
Beautiful. Alright, we're going to... Okay, Avalar, or Heinrichs, I need you to please... Why can't you run over here? Why can't you run... Why? Heinrich. What is blocking you? Avalar, are you blocking Heinrich? Heinrichs, go there. Charge him. Thank you.
Naturally.
Oof! Beautiful. I now
I
want
won't
to do that.
object to it.
And then I am... Yes, every melee attack inflicts burning damage. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't, like, crazy. Man, I wish there was somebody near me. There's not. I should just do this.
For the throne.
Yes, please do hit that like button. Holy shit! Did I? Okay, I got bleeding, burning, biophysical distortion, and then that happened like 3 times?
Yeah, he combos.
Holy cow, okay.
I told you he's good.
Yeah, well, I just hadn't been using him correctly, apparently.
Yeah, melee.
Okay, well, we're just gonna make
I
Kabbalah
won't
continue
object to
to burn, but it's not gonna affect her anymore.
We were talking about Hendrix earlier, and I was like, no, you should be in melee, right?
Yeah. Well, no, that was on stream. You actually
Oh,
said
was it
it.
on
Yeah,
stream?
it was on the beginning. It was at the beginning of stream.
I don't know, I'm high.
I understand. All right, Cassia, come over
I have
here.
read tomes of military tactics.
Have you? And how do you feel that's helping you right now? Do you feel like it's helping at all?
Another foe painted black.
Alright, okay, he did. He super did. I'm
I
gonna give
am a
Pascal that. Oh my god,
navigator,
Pascal,
not a
you are
servitor.
very almost dead.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered
Is there
around.
anybody I can move that I can force to, like... Oh. Oh, shit. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. Pascal? I would like you to heal yourself.
Organics required it.
I haven't healed him very often, and that's the first time I've heard that. My frail organics required it. What a strange delivery. Excellent. Oh, I can't see him apparently, but I can see you
Running binaric override.
behind that wall, friend. And apparently that's all I can do. How close can I... Cassia, why can't you... Oh, you're over here. I guess
Isn't
do
this
that.
a job for the serfs? I am your doom.
Ah, Heinrichs, I was really hoping you were gonna, like, get an attack of opportunity there.
If I may,
Okay,
Pathetic.
I'm on fire. Oh, please
Ruin
just
Beck.
murder him.
What a
Thank you.
satisfying demise.
What a satisfying demise.
I reject the very idea.
Oh. Why can't... Oh, because it's too far away.
One
Pascal,
step
you can
closer.
have that. You can also...
This is beneath me.
Not close enough. Cassie, you can have that. And then... Pascal, you can have the temporary hit points this time. And Kabbalah. I'm not actually sure where the enemy is, whom I need to kill at this point. Ah, this fool over here. Yes, I see. The one coward hiding in the
I
corner.
will leave footprints of scarlet.
The sole rebel gunner. I need you to mark him
As the tenets demand.
with an opening. Let's go ahead and hit him. Wonderful. Now, can you hit him a couple more times? I don't think that did enough.
Blade
Oh, good.
whispers your name.
I defeated the ship's confessor without letting the rogue traitor or something. I got an achievement. Go me. Oh, good. Sourback's not dead. She's just moaning on the ground. The battle is over, and silence descends once again upon the chapel. Flakes of ash whirl quietly in the air before coming to rest on the blood trickling slowly across the floor. You ought to see this, Dom and Angela. Kabbalah leans over the confessor's body and slices off the edge of his collar, with her blade revealing a tiny scar on the back of his neck. It looks like the one of the captured workers in the plasma drive chambers had, except that this one is clearly healed a long time ago. Oh my god. Those filthy Xeno worshippers. So he's connected to the genetic aberration as well. Delightful. We now know much more about the enemy. Kabbalah ponderously runs her fingers along the flat of the blade, about just how deep the poison of conspiracy runs within the veins of your ship. But the blood-spun web has wrapped itself around its bay too tightly, and Nemesis can no longer hope to escape. Her ruminations are interrupted by a furious hiss. Sourback snarls a curse through her teeth and spits at Adalbert's smoking remains. Her left arm hangs limp and her face is mangled by shrapnel. Lord Captain, we have a prisoner. She points her weapon at the man standing hunched over in pain. Permission to finish off the cur? Down with the tyrant. The broad-shouldered initiate, who called himself Zeke, clutches a deep wound, glaring at you with hatred. I have a question for you, traitor. I doubt you'll like the answers. You were serving Nemesis for a cause or simply for money? Zeke flashes a bloody grin. He promised us freedom. Where is Nemesis' hideout? Even the Confessor didn't know where it is. He was afraid of spies or of giving his son's secrets away under torture, you see. You can't get to our champion! Are there other senior officers helping you? Officers? Ha! There is no one else among them who is pure. They only care about power and gorging themselves on the scraps you throw at them. Or else they would have long since turned against you. Zeke can barely finish the sentence before he is beset by a torrent of gurgling coughs. How many more of you mutineers are hiding on my ship? I want to know your names. I want to know where you meet. Everything. The Confessor said every compartment has people who fight for our cause. They promised to take me into the circle of our most devoted believers. Then I would know. But even then, I would tell you nothing. Not even under torture. Well, I've learned all I need. The initiative only looks at you sullenly. They were waiting for us. It was a trap. Yes, Lord Captain, Adalbert had been warned, yet he chose not to flee. Instead, he stayed behind to set a trap for us. Did he really believe this madness would succeed and he would somehow survive? He did not want to survive. His only hope was to kill. Nemesis managed to turn his adopted father into a blade pointed squarely at the Damon's throat, just as Adalbert himself had once turned Nemesis into a weapon. Neither of them feared death. Too much evidence points to Nemesis being a claromorph. Claromorph? I'm actually not familiar. I'm not super familiar with Gene Stealer cult
Me neither.
words, so I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but hopefully I am. Thank you. Yes, we kicked ass in that, didn't we? A special Xeno unit bred for subversion. A Claromorph utilizes the discontent of the masses and incites them to revolt, with the end goal of removing local rulers, loyal to the Imperium, and instilling Genestealer cultists in their place. This creature wears the mask of a populist leader, one who inspires the mutinous rabble. It will not stop until one of you is dead, Angela. Not at Zeke. Now, let us decide what to do with our surviving traitor. Do not kill him in vain, Kabbalah shakes her head. Those who follow the tenets of the web know that, just as we serve death, so too does it serve us. Allow the death of this man to become an instrument in your hands, Dom and Angela. Pass off the traitor's body as that of Nemesite. Instill fear in his supporters. The enemy will be forced to act to undo this deception, exposing himself in the process. I mean, I don't know why I'm asking this. She literally explained what that would accomplish, but I will do as Kabbalah proposes. We will make certain that the lower decks believe their hero to be dead. We will leave the body to hang for a good long while, that the hopes of the mutineers may rot along with the corpse. Sourback's venting some frustration. That is one traitor dealt with, Lord Captain. But how many more have been poisoned by the false confessor's heresy? A new spiritual shepherd must be appointed quickly to banish any mutinous thoughts sowed by the traitor from the minds of the crew, and to strengthen their faith and obedience. Without a ship's confessor, the rabble will begin to whisper that the Emperor has forsaken us, and such doubts will only play into the rebels' hands. The creed must be strictly observed aboard the vessel. Since the Voidsmen are wavering in their faith, let the High Factorum find the true servant of the Ecclesiarchy elsewhere. I will gain righteous fervor. Attack crafts and torpedoes gain +2 void movement speed. Prayers of the Confessor Alibert have roused the crew to purge any and all foes of the God Emperor. Or Arabella. Ah, okay. So I can do that. I could appoint a loyal crew member who is known for the strength of their faith. Someone that the children of the void will recognize as their own. We do not want outsiders. Blessed shields. Shield strength on each side of the flagship is increased by 10%. The sermons of Confessor Zimmerman have inspired the crew to defend the vessel with all their might and devoted greater efforts to serving the machine spears to sustain the blessed shields. The shields are what protects us from the... like, these are the Geller shields, I'm assuming?
No, they're talking about the shields in combat.
Oh, I see. So the combat boost. And then this one... I trust the blood-spun web and grant the cult the honor of guiding the congregation. Oh my gosh, that seems... Merciless salvos. The flagship gains 15% critical hit chance. The Sacraments of Confessor...
I would take that over the shields mechanically.
Okay. The Sacraments of Confessor Turcitus have blessed the crew with a vision of how they might rain unrelenting death down upon the enemy vessel and seek out the vulnerabilities in their heat of battle. So what does this one give me again? +2 void movement points.
Makes your ship faster.
Of the 3, which do you think is the most, like, beneficial in ship combat?
Crit or movement. Movement gives you more options. Crit just means you'll hit harder. I don't think your survival on normal is concerned enough to take the shields.
I don't think the survival on normal is enough to take the shields either, so I am leaning towards either the blood-spun web or bringing in... You know what? I think it might actually be... I think I mean, movement feels like it's never bad. How often do I... Do you know how often I can increase my movement?
That's the first time I've ever heard of it.
Ah, okay. That over what, Luke? Movement? You think movement over anything? You have been my my ship like expert so far in chat, encouraging me to upgrade and everything. And as a member, and as you as gifted members as well, actually, Luke, I'll let you choose. Should we go with Righteous Fervor? Should we go with Blessed Shields, which is the one that I'm like, I may veto if you choose that one. Or the Merciless Salvos. You want Critical Chance? Very well. Critical Chance it is. You honor us with this boon, Daman. I will relay your words to the Vizier, so that he may choose someone worthy. Excellent. I will send agents to every deck. The next time Nemesis rears his head, which I am certain will happen sooner rather than later, we will be one step ahead of him, and not the other way around. Love it. Sourback staggers away, and your gaze turns to the motionless Kabbalah, staring at her own reflection within a pool of blood. Is something wrong? I am thinking about Nemesis, my adversary. The more I learn about him, the more I see a vague reflection of myself. A twisted reflection, perhaps, but all too familiar. Like me, he was forced to tread the path of servitude from an early age, stripped of anything that might stand in the way of duty, a champion and a zealot, left with nothing but an idea forged and tempered by his mentor. To equate a true servant of the God Emperor with this apostate is heresy unto itself. You are different. He is a murderer, but you understand the true value of human death. Oh, she's gonna like that. You are indeed alike. Oh, no. And it is up to you to prove before the God Emperor's gaze that the tenets of the web are stronger than whatever Nemesis. Ooh, okay, she might actually like that. Yes, you both have been brainwashed. Stop looking for omens and try using your own judgments instead. It is not my place to judge. I think I'm gonna say this. You are different. He is a murderer, but you understand the true value of human death. This is true. Like a puppeteer, he pulls the threads of other people's destinies, tangling and severing them. When I cut these threads, it is only as the Undying One commands, with timely precision. I must stop Nemesis, so that I might save your subjects from premature death. She looks away, but then turns back to you as if remembering something. Dom and Angela, our conversation is not yet over. Please, stay with me for a few moments. There's something I want to ask. She looks away, but Kabbalah makes a ritual gesture, but you notice her fingers tremble. Dom and Angela, I need you to know what happened. You and no one else. During the divination that revealed Abelard's betrayal to me, my trance was interrupted. Instead of converging on a single point, my thoughts were thrown off the intended path, and I lost my thread. She looks up at you with distress in her eyes. What distracted me were thoughts of you. Ooh. Okay, you were thinking about me. You didn't mean to I didn't mean to complicate your ritual. That is quite the confession. You have submitted to an opponent who didn't even land a single blow. How does it feel? Listen in silence. I don't think she'll like that. I think she might be insulted. I didn't mean to complicate your ritual. She shakes her head. I know. But your shadow blocked my vision when I was looking for a sign of him. Or for a sign from him. I was able to restore my trance and banish all thoughts that didn't belong. But that this happened at all is still worrying. She pauses. You are dear to me. More so than I first thought and realized. But my duty is to serve the Undying One. What if... She falters and then looks at you intently. What if your presence in my mind, in my labyrinth, goes against the tenet? I doubt the God Emperor forbids our bond. I also doubt the God Emperor forbids our bond. Kabbalah's eyes narrowed into slits. Careful, Dom and Angela. Not even you. Oh, okay. Even you can presume to speak for him. His designs are unfathomable, but all we can do is read the signs and hope that his service, or our service, pleases him. Okay, well, okay. Oops. Dom and Angela, our fates are connected. We walk the same labyrinth. Tell me, what would you do if your mind's worries were to dull your resolve and mar your spirit? I would accept that the appearance of someone important in my life was bound to throw things into a bit of disarray. I refuse to answer that question. I'm tired of your woes. Continue doing my duties. I think I would accept the appearance of someone important in my life was bound to throw things into a bit of disarray. She lets out a quiet laugh. Your life is in enough disarray as it is. Still, your ability to exist in pandemonium without losing sight of your goals deserves some praise. Kabbalah looks at you, Kabbalah gives you a look of painful doubt and tenderness. Enough. Let us go back. Before she turns to leave, her fingers wrap around your hand and squeezes it passionately. Yay! Cassia, you're injured. Kabbalah, I demand that you do something about this. My navigator is hurt. Fix her.
I will mend the thread between body and soul.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Grateful.
Good, you better be. Got my girlfriend to patch you up, Cassia. Alright, ooh. Oh, I'm gonna need to go through my inventory off camera later. Yeah. I'm really gonna need to go through my inventory later. Okay, we can interact with a bunch of things. Stuff. Collection of antique weapons. Oh, let's pray to the Emperor. God Emperor, please bless the spinners of the web in being able to guide my crew so that they could stop fucking mutinying against me. I mean, remove the F-bomb, but could you please do that for me? I'd really appreciate it. Also, could you please let Kabbalah know that our love is destined and you approve of it and that she should just come meet me in my chambers sometime in the middle of the night? I don't have an option to actually go to bed, so like I need this cutscene to happen. Like I need something to happen. I want to bed somebody in this game, damn it! The reliquary has been ransacked and the sacred ashes of the password traders and their servants have been stolen. Rude. So rude. Alright, everybody. Is everybody healed now? Good. Let's leave. I don't think there's anything else for us in here. Nope. Kabbalah, be careful swinging that big blade around. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to my quarters. Because we should take a bath. And maybe invite... I can't believe Pascal got into the bath with me and just, like, leaked blood... Like, not blood, oil everywhere. That was hilarious. Alright, I'm hoping also that if I come back here at some point, like, maybe someone will just be hanging out. Like, Kabbalah will just be here. Be like, hey, I know you like taking baths. Is this why my crew's mutinying against me? Because I've taken a bath literally every time I've played?
You're using all the
I'm using all the clean water on the ship, and they're like, God damn that rogue traitor! I like baths, guys. I like the hot water. If you weren't dirty serfs, you'd know. Well, okay, these are the two people we almost never have on our party ever. However, we will bring Idira because we have at least had her on the party once. At once. Idira takes a draw from her hookah and playfully blows a few smoke rings as she lounges leisurely nearby. Oh, she's in a helmet. This is nice. 5 of my cabins could fit in here, and you don't get me started on that rusty nook I call a shower. But I'm pretty sure you didn't call me here just so I'd die of envy, did you? Tell me a joke. What's the difference between a warp storm and a dispute at the Adeptus Administratum? At least there's a chance a warp storm might end. That's true. Do you know any more? How many tech priests does it take to change a lumen? Ooh, 3. Fucking nailed it!
Nice.
Fucking nailed it! I nailed it! 3. 1 to weave a censer, 1 to pray to the Omnissiah, and the third to servitize a serf to do all the work for them. Okay, I like that. All right, one final joke. Make it a good one. What do you call an unsanctioned psyker's cabin? An emergency airlock. Adira declares smugly. That will be all. You may leave. Adira gets up reluctantly. Have a nice soak, Lord Captain. Wow, I can't even invite her into the bath. I'm gonna relax and close my eyes and pout about how I can't bring anybody into the water who doesn't want to either try to like do something with me that's like sewing my eyes shut or trying to drown me or spill oil into my bath. I'll just recycle the water, send it down. Drink this, peasants. Do I even have anything in my vault? Oh my gosh, I do. Oh, this is all the gold stuff that I don't think I need to take that or that. I'll keep those? I don't know. My portrait. I can't put my portrait away? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna not carry the blasphemous prison. Oh, maybe I should. Should I carry this? Oh, it's a heretic trophy. Oh, let's just add that to cargo. I don't need that. Sell it. Can I add? I cannot add this to cargo. Okay. Can these be? Nope. Can this? Nope. Can this? It can. Okay, what are these? Alright, these are diaries. Add that to cargo. Add that to cargo. Add that to cargo. Okay, what's this? Why am I so hungry? Add that to cargo. Okay. That's all the stuff I can add to cargo. Excellent. Oh, maybe I should just add these to cargo. There we go. Oh, get out of your inventory, Angela. What are you doing? It would save on my water bill. You're absolutely right. It would. Oh, speaking of, this has nothing to do with a water bill, but I am going to upgrade my hull. Gotten a lot. Oh, I can't. No! My hull.
What?
I can't upgrade my hull anymore because I ran out of scrap. Well, I guess we'll upgrade our ramming speed. How about that? There we go. Okay. And I don't think I've gotten anything new in regards... Oh! What? Why is my warp channeler... Why is Adira not in the warp... I listed as that. Why is my Master Cannoneer empty too? What?
Updates are a bitch.
Kabbalah, get in there. Okay, you're best there. Oh, Cassia's better there. Okay. He is... yeah. Alright, that's fine. That was weird. I don't know why those were empty. Okay, well... Do I need to... Okay, what am I doing next in that quest? The Master at Arms has sent enforcers to gather information on Nemesight's next move. Okay, so yeah, now we just have to continue the main game. So let's take a look where we are, because I can't remember if we've actually done anything in the section that we're in. No. Let's visit this. Hello, Heinrich. Lord Captain, the Vox systems intercepted a distress signal coming from an Imperial vessel. The system contains a ship that belongs to the planetary fleet of Dragonus, the capital of the Von Valencius dynasty. The transmission is repeated at regular intervals, but the message itself is corrupted, a cacophony of requests for help, groans, and shouts. What in the world? It is your name that they are shouting, Lord Captain. Well, let's go to the voidship then. Yes. We shall explore this gutted voidship, and that, depending on how long that takes, that might be the last thing that we do today, just because I am getting hungry. Have you decided whether or not you wanted pasta or tacos?
Sorry?
Pasta or tacos?
Pasta.
Pasta? Okay.
If that's okay.
Absolutely. Oh. Oh, there's a lot of dead people here.
I'm impressed by your combat skills and conviction. Perhaps one day you will consider serving him under a different set of tenets.
I hear your words, and I see your intent. In truth, all you wish to change is the name of the one who commands me. But I am already the Domin's shadow.
Heinrichs? Sir? Do not steal my girlfriend. And try to get her to join the Inquisition. Please. This person's body is covered in unpleasant-looking growths, scabs, and ulcers. They look like fresh mutations. Lovely. Oh, hello. Okay, there's a bunch of mutated enforcers
Your
here.
resistance is naught but ashes. Your Emperor won't save you.
Okay. First of all, yes, he will. Second of all, how dare you blaspheme? Actually, are these explosive? Is that explosive? No. Go there. Can you... I think you can shoot down from... Oh, no. Just go here, Cassia. Cassia, be on these steps. I like that. Abelard, please go protect the Lady Cassia. Heinrichs, I'm gonna put you here. Apparently have very little positioning availability, so I'll go there. Kabbalah. Oh, no. Actually, Kabbalah, I'm gonna have you go here. Abelard, you come here, because if I have you start next to me, I think I can give you some bonuses. Boop, boop, boop. Pascal. I will have you also come down here. No, Pascal, you'll come over here. You'll be with Heinrichs. Because you can start taking care of these guys. Start the battle.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Yep, I know. Okay. So we've done that. Let's go ahead and give Kabbalah that. She does not get movement from this, so this is not worth putting on anybody unless they can cast ranged abilities. Can you see Heinrichs? No. I can see me. I'm gonna give me a turn so I can shoot somebody. Possibly just kill them outright.
I will triumph.
That. 83, 83. Okay, these are all
Purpose
83.
guides me.
Alright, he nearly died. He's injured at least. And then I'm gonna tell Abelard he serves me. Good. Now, Cassia, go ahead And that will kill him.
Die with grace, at least.
And the rest of them took a fair amount of damage. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate that
If
there.
only that were possible.
Oh, you can't see. Right, sorry. You're too low on the stairs. Okay, now it's actually my turn. I'm gonna pop that on
One step
Abelard.
closer.
I'm gonna pop
I
that
will
on Abelard.
triumph. Purpose guides me.
And there we
Ruin
go.
beckons.
Alright, so he's super beefy now. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this guy. After popping
Purpose
this. 'Cause I
guides
always
me.
forget to do that. Every single time. There we go. Man's dead. Heinrich, I saved your booty. And I want you to know that. Now, do we have... Does not look like we have
Feel
anything.
nothing.
Oh.
Fear nothing.
Okay, could you stop spitting on my assassin? Hawktua. Alright, Pascal. Come here.
My vow is to serve.
My vow is to serve.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Good. Glad it's favorable.
Running binary override.
Super dead.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Just gonna mark those two.
High momentum.
Alright, Abelard. I need you to come here.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
They are, aren't they, buddy?
It will be done. Someone else can do this. Indeed.
Dodge! Rude. I can't believe he tried to attack me. For your...
It will be done.
Let's see. This...
Victory is imminent.
Pop that, and then we will attack you.
It will
Bam!
be done. An exemplary strike.
That...
At your beck and call.
Endurance. Wonderful. Now, what did I give you here? Unyielding Guard. Until the next turn, Vanguard attacks each enemy that attacks the Vanguard's allies.
No matter the cost.
Let's do that. Okay.
Death to non-believers!
Good dodge, Pascal. Great parry, Pascal.
Venerate the dark gods!
What on earth? Oh, it's a skull above your head.
I serve the ruinous powers!
That man shoved my tech priest. I cannot believe this. Kabbalah? I would like you to go there. And then I would like you to walk over here. Good. Abelard, why didn't you attack her? Aren't you supposed to attack her when... Whatever. No. Angela, do this in the correct order. Aim for an opening.
As honor ordains.
Excellent. Now, hit them both. Oh my god, I did the wrong one, didn't I? I did. I fucking did the wrong one. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. No one saw that.
The shadows will...
Oh my goodness! You exploded him into many pieces. Good job, Kabbalah. Now,
As
can you
honor
do it to
ordains.
this person? Okay. And we need to remember to stock her up on... Blade Dancer faces the side of their choice and immediately ends the turn. Until the beginning of the Blade Dancer's next turn, they can dodge area of attacks without moving and are immune. Okay. I'm gonna do that.
I will not die in dishonor.
No, of course not. No, go here, Heinrichs. Excellent. Now these people have offended me. And I would like you to please... Heinrichs. Heinrichs, why can't you hit this agile mutant? Is it because I didn't actually click on the button? Yes, it was. Okay, good. Angela. Where it hurts. You always want to do this. Then I'm gonna go ahead and up my own strength and toughness. And we're gonna slice.
But of course.
And dice.
Holy hell.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. And then we're gonna go... Oh, I can't get it all the way over there. Damn it! I was hoping when I got here that I was gonna be close enough and I could run over here, but no. That's actually way further. I see. I have to go down these stairs. Well, fine. Heinrich, I guess. Make that man continue to be on fire.
Let's see to it.
Oh, beautiful. Alright, cool. You did excellent. I'm so glad I did that, because she didn't move. That was great. Cassia? Could you come
Step
here?
aside. The Navigator is coming.
Inappropriate, but okay.
Witness the fury of
Okay, nice triple kill there. Nice triple kill. Who do I want to have another? I guess we could give ourselves another turn. No. Okay, I want to move. Is there anybody I can move? Yes. Yes! Thank you, Heinrichs. Good boy. That was great. Alright. I'm gonna move the front line.
Me? If you insist, Lord
But
Captain.
I can then do
In
that.
the name of House Orcelio, I shall prevail.
And then
Do
I'll-
not dare ask. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Do that to Pascal. Pop that. Let's see if we can just end
I
this.
will not stoop to this.
What? Oh, I can't see him. Never mind. Let's
One
end that.
step closer. A blood-soaked tribute.
Cool. Heinrichs.
Purpose guides me.
I don't know why your turn didn't activate, but that's fine. Charge him.
Naturally.
Good job, buddy. Okay, you're kind of in gross stuff now. I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you icky. Grandfather Nurgle says hello. Abelard, thank you. Oh, okay. You hit her twice. Beautiful. Pascal. Why is that glowing? I guess come down here. Oh, jeez. I think did that not look like he slipped down the stairs a little bit? I'm not gonna lie, I'm really not, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna end his turn. Abelard, who is left? Who is this? Oh, you're not dead! Oh, well here, let me fix that for you. Why can't I charge to you?
Follow my lead.
Is it because you're laying down on the ground like a bitch?
I will do my duty.
Alright, big hit. Swing.
At your back.
I see. It's not really worth it. Just end your turn. Kabbalah, come over here.
I am your
Can you
blade and
finish?
shield.
Yes, I know.
Trust me.
Let your soul live.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Abelard.
Feel nothing.
I didn't mean to.
Thing.
destroy you there. Okay, cool. Mutants. This is on the random void ship, right? Are they demon mutants? Or are they like Gene Stealer cult mutants? I'm not sure yet. Maybe we'll find out. Okay. It's here. Books and items of luxury. The legality of some of them is questionable, but the Navis Nobilite often turns a blind eye to such diversions. Alright. No one needs to be healed. There's some goods over here. Take that. We forgot to collect from this fella. Okay.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
The sweetish smell coming from the dead bodies seems odd, and the blood has an unusual hue to it. Oh, that's nice. Kabbalah, don't play with your knife right now. The person's body is covered in unpleasant-looking growths, scabs, and ulcers. They look like fresh mutations. Okay. There's definitely more. Ah, there's a door there. But we can't get in that door. Ah, goods here. Let's see if we can unlock it. Go, Pascal, go!
Operation.
Ooh.
Successful.
This cape lowers all enemies' perception by the wearer's fellowship bonus. Oh my, that's pretty nice. That could actually be good for me so they stop shooting me.
Let's seize the opportunity.
The God Emperor deliver us. Okay, well, he didn't seem to. Can I go? I can't go up here? Aha!
Experience. Nothing matters more.
You know, sometimes, Abelard, you're very correct, sir. Aha! Close ranks! Do not let them get to the sarcophagus! Okay, so they have a Navigator up here. The Navigator's throne that handles the handles are extremely worn. The visible marks left by nails, evidence of a terrifying hour spent locked in battle with the power of the warp. Okay.
Intriguing.
I agree. This is intriguing. Oh my. So what's going on? The leader of the ravaged ship's crew wipes the sweat from his brow, an emotion characteristic of navigators. Not with his whole hand, but with 2 fingers moving from left to right and back so as to not touch his third eye by accident. This movement is the only sign of fatigue he allows himself. His posture is immaculate, shoulders wide, eyes front, as if he did not just emerge from a grueling battle and is simply greeting you on the bridge on an uneventful day. My greetings, your ladyship. There is no need for introductions. I know the heirs of the Von Valencius line by sight. I am Han of House Cassini, the navigator on this vessel, and as the senior surviving officer, I assumed command after the incident. Lady Navigator, what an unexpected and pleasant meeting considering the circumstances. Han decorously dips his head to Cassia. I have not had the honor of being personally acquainted with you, but of course I know the emblem of House Orsilio. How fares the Honorable Regent? Cassia Orsilio. She offers a reserved nod. Cordiality will not disguise the ice-blue coldness of your words, Navigator Han. However, I will tell Regent Oronto that you inquired after his health. You may pass on his best wishes to Navigator Novator Cassini. And now let us set the pleasantries aside. I am sure the rogue traitor would like to ask you a few questions. As Han speaks, others glare at you with dour tension. Up close, you can plainly see that every one of them is a mutant. Their faces and bodies bear the mark of incredibly grotesque deformities, as the same as the muttering madmen who attacked you. However, Han's associates seem perfectly clear-eyed and showing no signs of madness. What happened to the ship and crew, Han? This ship is assigned to Port Dragonus. Some time ago, the captain was instructed to deliver a package urgently by hand to you, your ladyship. We were even shown a pict of your face. The navigator's voice seems calm, yet there is tension in his eyes, which are trained on you. The disaster struck during the warp jump. I will never know all of the details, as I was preoccupied with my primary duties. But for some reason, the captain decided to open the package. That, as you may have noticed, had a most destructive impact on the crew. Oh, this is not good, guys. This is really not good. The package contained a chaos artifact. A chaos bomb, if you will. The moment it was removed from its protective cocoon, the crew began to lose their minds and mutate. The first to be inflicted was the captain and the senior officers, but the effects spread with incredible speed. Every deck is consumed by it. Every last one. The raging mutants, no longer sane, damaged many systems. The ship was in distress and would have almost certainly been destroyed had I not resorted to making the emergency exit from the warp. Resorted to making an emergency exit from the warp. The people you see here are the only survivors, or rather the only ones who were able to retain both their lives and sanity. I gathered everyone I could, isolated the source of danger, and sent out a distress signal. We were adrift, awaiting for help to come and fight off the mad crew members. Then you arrived. So, the Chaos Bomb's package was meant for me. Who's the sender? As far as I'm aware, the order came from Conrad Vigtrive, the Master of Whispers in the Rogue Trader's retinue. It is likely that he arranged the delivery, either personally or through intermediaries. Abelard's face turns a deep puce. That blasted traitor beat us to Dragonos and is now free to act with impunity. It would not surprise me to find out that this was the work of sorcery. How else would he have reached the world in such a short time? Probably. A heretic who is vested with legitimate power and whose latest activities remain a mystery to all. Believe me, Angela, an individual like your former Master of Whispers will not stop at sending a chaos artifact in his attempts to destabilize your protectorate. Hans pauses, then adds bluntly, almost brazenly, "Your reaction suggests that you were not expecting a package of this sort. That is good to know. I had almost convinced myself that the Rogue Trader was deliberately collecting chaos artifacts."
No.
Do not dare accuse me of colluding with chaos. Do not even suggest it. I am not tainted by chaos, and I know nothing of this package. I give you my word as Rogue Trader. The affairs of a Rogue Trader do not concern you. Do not trouble yourself with needless questions. You have dealt me a mortal insult, one that can only be washed away by blood. I am not tainted by chaos, and I know nothing of this package. I give you my word as Rogue Trader. I mean, I can't. You dare accuse me of colluding with chaos? I beg your pardon. I tried to speak too diplomatically. Oh, I beg your pardon. I am too tired to speak diplomatically. Well, fucking, I will have Kabbalah sew your goddamn mouth shut. However, the sender wanted all of this. Hans makes a sweeping gesture at the destruction of the corpses of the crew members around him. To happen to your ship, not to ours. You are not affected by the mutations and madness. Well, that depends. I was born a mutant, you see. Hans smiles grimly and warily. Navigators are taught to resist the influences of chaos, and so I have been as best as I could. But I will be frank with you, I cannot be certain that I have avoided it completely. There have been no visible indicators yet.
Hi, Frank.
Yet, no, I'm not Frank, he's Frank.
But you're speaking for Frank.
Oh, okay, yes. Fine. All signs point to Hans telling the truth, but you also notice clear evidence of just how difficult it is for him to struggle against the corruption. He's extremely tired, practically exhausted. Where's the artifact now? The tension in his posture and gaze becomes even more noticeable. I have placed it inside a protective sarcophagus, more reliable than the previous repository. Unfortunately, an artifact as powerful as this one could not be destroyed under these circumstances, or rather, I had no assurances that it would not disintegrate every one of us and scatter us across several light hours of neighboring space. But once we are off the ship, I will absolutely find a way to destroy the vile thing. Ooh, interesting. I'm not gonna take the chaos artifact. Oh my god, he probably is corrupted though, and I am kind of worried about it. We could lay mines in what remains of the ship and blast it along with the artifact from a safe distance. I have the resources and knowledge to do it. Face it, Han Cassini, you can't leave the ship. The corruption of the Chaos Bomb did afflict you, albeit not as strongly as others, and you know this. I could tell by your reaction. What are you saying? The unusually reserved Cassia glares at you. Does the rogue trader have so low an opinion of a Navis Nobilite's blood? If the corruption of the Imperium could so easily break our will and maim our souls, the Emperor would never have entrusted us with the sacred duty. The exhaustion and tension in Han's posture finally gets the better of him. His head drops, and he rubs his forehead once more. I've been gazing into the eyes of the warp for so long, for as long as I can remember, yet I have never been so close to it. It has taken all my strength to keep it at bay, but for how much longer can I hold? I don't want to go mad and become like the others. Ooh. If you are a true son of the Navis Nobilite, you know what you must do. Don't let the corruption that has touched you devour your soul. Hans grows pale, but raises his head. After a few minutes' pause, he says hoarsely, "You're right. I have been struggling against the inevitable for too long. I have gained the conviction of faith. Effect duration permanent." Okay. Grants 100% critical hit chance until the next critical hit is scored. Oh, it's like, that's cool. Listen, I'm sorry, Cassia, but the fucking man was like... He's abandoned us! Everybody has! You see fear and desperation in the eyes of the mutants, now leaderless, shuddering the reach of their weapons. Alright, well... Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't know who I just shot there, but goodbye. Well, I do not want to break open the artifact container, no. Ooh. I do like the Aquila pendant. I think I'm gonna switch to that. Actually. Alright, well, I murdered a Navis Nobilite, but he was touched by warp chaos, and literally he was acting like he was struggling, so I think I did the right thing. Apparently I now have to break into this. Can I... You know what?
I tread a path unexplored.
Do I have to break open the artifact? What happens if I do this? Let's do a little quick save. I'm doing it! Break it open! The container is covered in a fine ornament of symbols, among which the seal of the Navis Nobilite and the personal coats of arms of House Cassini stand out. The container is closed and sealed, but the lock does not seem particularly tricky. Ah, okay, here we go. Let's do this. Dogmatic. Demolition succeeded. Give the order to lay mines. We have sufficient resources and knowledge. We'll destroy this along with the ship. That's what I want to do. Okay, apparently...
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Is there anything else in this room? Let's make sure to walk around the room. Make sure none of my more perceptive companions don't notice anything.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
You're damn right, Abelard. Sometimes you do just fire your biggest cannon and save the day. And in fact, that's what I'm gonna go do right bloody now. Let's make sure there's still shit in this room. Hold on. Who did I not? There's goods. Who else did I not get? Where else are these goods that I didn't get? Goods? Goods, where are you? Goods? Hello, goods?
The world will bow.
Where's this? Oh, it's a mutated crewman. Where? Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now, we shall exit. I just want to make sure that we actually went over there. We'll return to my void ship and we shall blow this absolutely devastated ship out of the air.
And you have done so.
Okay, cool. Very unceremoniously, I'm gonna pick up all this space dust. Look at all this space dust.
That's the remains, I'm gonna say.
There we go. Maybe that is what remains.
Was that space dust here when you first got here?
I think it all was,
Okay.
yeah.
Now it's dustier.
Now it is. I mean, not. I don't know if all of them were. So maybe, I don't know. I'm assuming this is just going to be a scan, and then it's going to maybe have something.
That's a weird asteroid.
That's a weird asteroid. Oh
Yeah,
look,
just plasteel.
Okay, I don't care. I have so many of that right now.
Yeah, you get a lot of them.
Okay, well.
How are contracts? Have you checked those in a while?
On my colonies? Hey, that one finished. Yay.
Specifically, I said contracts, but hey, this too, yes.
Oh. I don't know if I've checked my contracts.
That's why
actually.
we should check that.
Okay, excellent. Well, let me check this real fast, because I now have...
Absolutely.
Some other stuff. What's this? This is the Saint Contagious has left behind many treasures that are now coveted. Ooh, I do like complacency. Complacency going up. Oh, no, these are the ones that I've done. These are the ones that
Yes,
I've
so
done.
indulgences is next.
This is what's next. Selling the forgiveness of the ecclesiarchy by a significant source of revenue. Well, alrighty. Oh, good tidings. This is new. The Order of the Hammer has a closely held and ambitious dream to erect a giant spire that will reach up to the Foulstone's orbit. From there, a powerful Vox station will broadcast prayers and sermons to the entire planet, while the voice of the astropathic choir will carry the sacred words all across the Chronos Expanse. The good tidings will be heard throughout the Vox spectrum, rallying the Imperium subject.
It will block the bonfires.
On Foulstone, the faithful are brimming with fanatical zeal. Their faith commands them to exterminate the subhumans, the mutants, and the weak of the faith in their midst. Then they must travel to other worlds of the Protectorate to continue the holy cleansing. Creations of blasphemous traces and heresy. So, okay.
But what you want to see is what is the bonfire that you're cutting yourself off
I
from.
see. So it would stop me from getting a sword.
One-handed.
One-handed, so maybe Abelard would be good because it's got some bonuses with charge. It's for warriors, so it'd either be Abelard or Heinrichs.
Heinrichs uses 4 swords.
Oh yeah, you're right. So that wouldn't really be good for
I
me.
don't think that's great for you.
I don't think that is either. I think I'm going to do this. Good tidings.
Cool.
I like the complacency being up. And an ally gains +3 times ally dogmatic rank. Critical chance. Okay. That's pretty good. My dogmatic score is not terrible.
Yeah.
Execute!
How's Janice?
Janice also had some stuff. Blood and the fume. Okay.
Cure for sloth.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if there's anything else.
Not yet.
Alright, since the grimy masses are so lazy, a wise lord will add substance to their daily communion that ensures obedience and diligence. Once purified and distilled, These truly miraculous plants-based chemicals will make a commoner forget their fatigue and their purposelessness, or their purposeless pastimes. And once their body is burnt out and withered, they will simply be replaced by a new worker.
Oh, how lovely.
Oh, well, you know what? It increases the efficiency of the colony, so fuck yeah, let's do it. Okay, so contracts.
That would be next to, yeah, journal.
Journal, got it.
Go to contracts.
Aha. I will complete this contract.
They'll cost 2 Xenotech and give you 3 profit factor. Those are the things you harvest.
Yep, I'll do it. Oh, I can do this too.
Yep.
Alright, let's do that. I don't have enough people. And I don't have enough people. Alright, well that's fine. But I did those 2.
Yep, cool.
Sweet.
Your profit factor is like 40 something now.
It really is. We should talk to when we come back next time. I might do this off camera actually and do a little bit of shopping off camera. I also need to do a little bit of level up for some people, and I also need to do inventory organization because I know that yeah, I have like 42 of this now.
I don't think you need that.
So I need to do some inventory management. But I'm going to take care of that off camera and everything. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's episode. We will be back
tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we'll be back tomorrow.
We normally stream on Fridays.
We do.
Are you doing hobby?
A hobby stream tomorrow?
I don't know. I didn't know if you were doing something else.
No, I think we're going to end up doing this tomorrow. We'll be doing a stream Saturday, which will be hobby related.
Yep.
Because Chaos Cultist and I will be playing our first game. Well, it's not technically our first game, but it'll be our first live game of Age of Sigmar Spearhead on Saturday. Do we know when we're doing that?
I thought 1.
1? Okay, cool. So I think that sounds great to me. So expect that around 1 p.m. Pacific time on Saturday. So that'll be an Age of Sigmar game. That'll be my Seraphon. Yes, my Seraphon versus his Soulblight Gravelords.
Yeah.
We're right now, so we've played 2 practice games so far, and we are even.
Yep.
He's won 1, I've won 1. So I'm very, very excited to see what comes of this next game, because I feel like we both have sort of learned some of the weaknesses and ways we should handle some of our units. And I'm curious to see that culminate against each other. I expect he's going to win, but that's just me feeling a little unconfident at the moment. And I'm sure that'll change once I'm actually on camera and I just start shit-talking or something. But so yeah, we'll be playing more Rogue Trader tomorrow. We'll be playing Age of Sigmar on Saturday. And then I haven't decided yet whether or not I'm going to stream on Tuesday this coming week, the 24th, the day before Christmas. Now, we will be doing a stream on Christmas Day. I'm very excited for it. We're going to be opening presents, which is going to probably eating food, and we will be going over what's kind of to come for next year for the channel a little bit. It's going to be a little bit of a... I have been told a lot of the things that Chaos Cultist has gotten for me are related to future projects, and I'm very excited to learn what all those are. As he does, as you learned from the Q&A, he does most of the planning, and he's bought some stuff.
Hungry.
I am hungry too. Okay, so yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going to stream on Tuesday, but I'll let you guys know. In the meantime, I've been Angela. Chaos Cultist and I are both starving, so I'm going to go start food. Goodbye, everybody. I will. I'm going to feed you. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Have a lovely rest of your day or evening or whatever, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.